Hello, welcome back to Total War Live. We're back, Joey.
We are back.
Dream Team. We're not destroying some high elves this time.
No.
Ruining Alpha 1 under my tyrannical route. This time we are going to be playing as the Skaven, carrying on from yesterday where James and Grace were playing some Queek Headtaker.
Yes.
But we are taking the much better Lord, who is Lord Skrolk.
Yeah.
Much better, much cooler. Massive plague flail.
I may occasionally vom throughout the stream because he is disgusting.
And also big night last night, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, on a Sunday, guys.
Yeah, I hope you guys appreciate these streams. We come in on the weekend just to give you some more content.
Yeah,
you know?
we've got stuff going on. Otherwise,
you know,
I mean, me.
I could be having a pint right now, but no, we're here
with you.
Games.
Dedication.
Games. Without further ado, let's open up the game screen. Oh, look at that timing, Jess. Love that. Here we are, Lord Skrolk. This is the second legendary lord that you can play as with the Skaven. He is the head of Clan Pestilence. Have you got any cool lore that you want to fill us in with?
Only that he's absolutely disgusting as opposed to Queek's kind of more, vicious and warrior stance. He is gross. He has been blessed many times by Nurgle, has many disgusting, blessings. Again, blessings.
Yeah.
From the corruption. So, you know, he's very powerful, very disgusting, and I'm interested to see how he starts off in the campaign. What are you going for difficulty-wise?
So we're going to be playing on hard, I think. Just like a nice relative, you know, we don't want to be crazy. I'm not on Dogbits level, as everyone knows. You
Neither
know,
am I.
Not going to be like super micro heavy.
Can we be a noobish stream?
Yeah,
that's fine.
We're going to show you the starting position, show you the intro cinematic if you missed it yesterday, and just sort of give you a feel for the early game. And then I've got a later game save that I've been working on that we can jump into.
Nice.
And we've got the first ritual to kick off. So that's going to be very exciting. Let's look at some of the attributes of the Skaven. They obviously have the Skaven underworld, the Under Empire that the Skaven live in. You can see that the settlements appear to be ruins, and they have to be scouted to reveal a Skaven presence.
Yep.
That's something you can actually do with your heroes. You don't have to shove your army on a ruin to see if it's there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
One of your generic hero actions that you'll get from any of your lords, any of your hero units, is that they can scout out a ruin and check if it's not what it appears to be. They also have a unique currency called food. Now, maintaining food is really important because it gives
food
you cool
is unique.
Stuff. It's very unique. Nobody else eats in Warhammer. They just eat their enemies, as chat knows.
Yeah.
Which is finally we have an eat option again, by the way.
Yes.
Chat are going to be well happy, right?
I'm well happy.
I'm well happy, right? So food is pretty cool. Basically, the more you have of it, the more buffs you're going to get on the campaign map. It also allows you to instantly upgrade your settlements and spawn menace below charges, stuff like that. But the lower it gets, the more your rats start eating themselves apart, and bad stuff happens. Yeah. We also have Skaven corruption, which is a unique type of corruption, which is actually bad for our public order as well, but gives us cool stuff like charges of menace below and things like that. So let's
bit of a gamble, aren't we, Skaven?
Bit of a gamble. This is a normal start challenge. We're going to have basically cheaper plague units, so the Pestilence Scheme and the Pox Cauldrons and all kinds of stuff are going to be cheaper for us. We're going to have minus 50% upkeep on Plague Monks and their Sense Bearer variants, as well as the Plague Claw, Catapult and Plague Priest units, and we get more corruption. And we can see we're starting off with the Plague Monks Sensor Bearers. These guys are armor piercing. They go into frenzy. Sensor, so if you imagine like a Catholic church, you know, when they walk down the aisle with that like swinging thing with smoke coming out, imagine that, but it's like full of vomit and pus.
So this is kind of like an incense burner, but hellishly, you know, like disgusting, pungent and grim. Go on.
Next one we have is the Plague Claw Catapult. This is also pretty grim. Basically, it's a trebuchet that fires vomit at people.
Wait, is it a catapult of plagues? Right? Plague Claw Catapult? Is it?
Is it?
It is, surely.
Yeah, sure.
Plagues all over the place.
We also have some generic plague monsters that we're going to start with as well. These guys are very good damage dealers. Very low armor, you'll notice as well.
Yeah.
But let's start the campaign and let's look at that glorious intro video.
Deep under the world, they chitter and plan. Watching. Waiting. When they emerge, it is a nightmare vision. The Skaven, a ravenous horde of verminous ratmen. They gnaw at the roots of the world like an infected wound. They mean to rule over ruins, for such is the will of their god, the great horned rat. Only the island home of the High Elves has remained unscathed. And at its center is the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphons chaos from the world. The Skaven covet its vast power with envious, beady red eyes. The twin-tailed comet is oft seen as an omen, but this time its wake has disturbed the winds of magic. In the secret halls of the Under-Empire, the Council of 13 has gathered. A time to scheme of opportunity.
I kill dwarf things in Pillar City. No! Clanmores go to Southlands. Hunt for Warpstone. Moors are puppet minion. Pestilence infest Lastria. Yes. But all Warpstone for council plan. Come, scribe slave. Work to do. Comet makes elf things weak. Council wants power of the vortex. Just as prophecy demands. So it's true. You read markings on the black pillar. Then you know we must find the Screaming One. Find out how to control the vortex. Oh yes, master. But a large tribute of Warpstone will that demon require if we summon him. Return to your assigned clan. Harvest Warpstone. Yes, most precipitous of masters. And flay yourself, your impertinence. Oh, it will be done, your worship.
Somebody asked if that was tea, coffee, or something else that you're drinking. Is it straight whiskey?
God, if only. It still work, you know. There's still a work stream. It is tea.
I've seen a few people say that my T-shirt is just turning into actual TV static,
yeah,
which I love.
I love that. I've only just noticed. I wish we'd noticed beforehand. But I'd say it's only helping with the immersion. If it makes someone vomit, I'd be really happy. Not for you, but plague. Pestilence.
Can Skaven go to Athelloren? Do you mean Ulthuan? The High Elf Donut Island.
Ulthuan or Athelloren?
Athelloren, you'll have to wait for the combined map. Ulthuan, yes.
Good.
So here we are in Lustria. And we've got Skrolk talking over his plans. We're going to skip that because we don't really need to know those. We've got our own plans here. So how they play Skaven Underworld, as you know, our settlements are going to appear to ruins for anyone who hasn't already seen us. We've also got our food and our Skaven corruption, which is good times. And we've got a mission from our cute scribe, Sneak Scratchit. There was a lot of debate when we first did our Lizardman stream over who's cuter, the Skaven Scribe or Yucanaduza.
Come on, look at this guy.
He's got little glasses.
He does.
So here's our starting army. Here's Lord Skrolk. He starts off with a couple of spells. He's actually got Pestilent Breath and Blessed with Filth, which is going to be a big old augment, which is going to give your allies poison damage, which is really good. And this is a really nice wind spell as well. Breath spell, sorry, which is very, very fun. We've got our Plague Sensor Bearers, 3 units of Plague Monks, 3 units of Skaven Slave Slingers, and our Plague Claw Catapult. So we're going to actually upgrade this army by grabbing a few Skaven straight away.
Oh, Leonidas Skywalker, that sucks, mate. That sucks. But please enjoy this stream with us.
Upgrade the clan barracks. We're also going to get a little look at some of the other buildings that we can build. So this is a landmark building here, which is a corrupted spawning pool.
Say it again.
Corrupted spawning pool, which gives us a garrison of Plague Monk Sensor Bearers. It's also going to give us more income, more food, more growth, more income from buildings in our province. So
nice.
Sounds pretty good. Weird way the Skaven economy works. You'll notice if we look at the building browser here. All of our buildings don't generate very much income, right? So 80 only. And as you see, if we upgrade them, we upgrade everything else, but not the income that they generate. But we actually have buildings that increase how much income those buildings then generate.
Okay.
So you kind of have this weird, like, you get your rubbish buildings and then you just cram them in with like upgrades from other ones as well.
Fair enough.
So you've got like a weird teetery-tottery economy, but you can actually get quite a solid economy with the Skaven. They can work quite well and move towards sort of getting quite a lot of cash, considering how cheap their armies are as well.
Yep.
So lots of stuff to come on. I'm just going to rush through this and make sure that we get a nice look at the intro, and then we'll go into our more later game save.
Awesome.
So we've got some lizardmen that we already have to worry about. These guys over here mustering.
So I'm going to say,
building up our army.
of the two of us, you're definitely more of a lore expert on the Skaven.
On the Skaven, yes.
Yes.
On everything else, like...
No, but to be fair, it's kind of the opposite with me. There's a few races that I know a lot about, but the Skaven not so much. They've always been the enemy.
The enemy. Sentinel of Time doesn't actually have a garrison force at the moment, so it's just whatever these 6 units are. But they are grabbing some more units at the moment, so I think we just need to do one more turn of recruitment, and then we'll get down there and knock some heads.
Yeah.
Ooh. Before he comes to us, maybe.
From the Sentinel of Time.
Interesting. There's some pretty aggressive tactics from the lizardmen. Chat, if there's anything that you specifically want to see from Lord Skrolk,
Yeah.
anything that you want us to do, pull off.
I'll
then
read it.
let
I'll
us know.
shout it at Wills.
We've got our food meter up here, which is going to give us all of the details on what's going to happen for each bit of food. We're currently on normal food levels. There's a normal amount of food available to the Skaven. The weak are starving and the strong are feasting. Things are as they should be.
Yeah, standard.
Good times.
Good.
And then you'll notice as we go all the way down, the Skaven are in trouble, the masses are starving, and the powerful are eating their underlings.
So want to see a bit more in-depth look at the loyalty system.
The loyalty system. Okay, so obviously Lord Skrolk doesn't have loyalty because he is the leader of the whole faction.
Right.
But you are also going to be able to recruit new lords, of course.
Okay.
And you'll see that when we spawn in a new lord, they have a random chance of having a like between these two numbers amount of loyalty.
Right, so your loyalty's there, right? Or is
No, no,
this
that's
food?
food.
Where's our loyalty?
Loyalty's
positioned?
right here where I'm pointing. Here.
Okay.
So basically, the way loyalty works is whenever you spawn someone in, they'll be given a number between the two variables.
Gotcha.
So it could be anywhere from 3 to 8. So let's say they're spawning with 7.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we give them gifts, like giving them new units spawned in, or they like do a good battle or whatever, they're going to up their loyalty and they're having fun. But if we treat them like crap, you know, like we take their units off them, we shove them out into like attrition areas and whatever, because we're the Skaven, we don't care about, we don't have friends, we just have ourselves.
Yeah.
We're the most important person in the world, aren't we, Joe?
Yeah.
Or I am. Oh.
We'll settle it.
Trouble
Chat
there.
will settle this later.
And then, obviously, once that loyalty drops all the way down to the bottom, that means that we're actually going to have them rebel against us. They'll take their army and they'll try and form their own faction.
Okay.
Someone wants to see a Doom engineer as well.
Doom! I think
Somebody
you read that
tell
wrong.
Wheels that he needs a Doom wheel so that we can have wheels on the Doom wheel.
Oh, it's wheels on wheels!
Wheels on the Doom wheel. I am on wheels at the moment, as you can see.
Wheels is already on wheels.
All right, I love it. Okay, so we don't need a lord right now. You'll notice that both of the lords have like a preferred lord that they will recruit. So, for example, Queek hates Grey Seers,
He does.
can't stand them, which means that their loyalty is dropped. Whereas, I mean, this. Does anyone really want to watch this battle? I think it's a bit too easy.
Auto resolve.
Fight like my brothers.
See you later.
Our rule is typically, if it's about 75%, fine, we'll play it. But over that, not really worth it. It's a bit of a cakewalk, right?
Right.
Come on, come to your senses, guys.
Our options
Okay.
after a battle are to sell them
It's
off.
8, Michael.
Enslave.
No, eight.
Now, Enslave actually gives us food, which is really handy, because
does.
if our slaves aren't doing well, then we'll just eat them, right? Or we can just eat them right now, which gives
I
us
think we ate
unit
them.
replenishment. I would recommend we do slaves, but I know what the chat wants.
All right, logically, you are absolutely correct. Lore-wise,
I'm doing
it's
it.
8 on.
I'm doing
Let's
it.
see a minute.
Right, somebody wanted to look at the skill tree, so here we are.
Let
Lord Skrolk skill tree. Obviously, I'm going to grab Root Marcher first because it's.
Can you
the
hover
most
over a
important skill.
pestilent breath?
I can indeed. So, obviously, this is the overcharge variant here that we're showing. But because some legendary lords are going to start with some spells already bound to them, so people would have noticed that some of the spells have like 1 pip and 2.
Sorry, is that
instead of
Plague
3.
Rash?
Yeah, Plague Rash. So this is an augment that just follows us around. It makes everyone on the map slower and have less vigor, which is really good. Really good. Blessed's Filth is going to give us poison damage to everyone in there. We're also going to have Wither, which is going to drop people's armor, which is very fun. We're also going to have Vermintide, which spawns in a unit of clan rats. And the upgraded version of that is Pestilent Birth, which is actually going to spawn a unit of Plague Monks, which is really handy because they can go right behind them, chop them to pieces. We've also got Plague itself, which is a big old vortex spell. It's actually stationary as well, which like it just expands an area and does like crazy amounts of damage.
Yeah, right, I want to see that.
Lots of fun. So we'll work towards that. I think I may have unlocked it in my save. We'll have to find out. But let's start moving down, and we'll take this essential time for ourselves. You'll see that the Skaven actually have a ambush stance called Stalking, which basically means that they can attack people in ambush, which is very fun. So they get a chance of ambushing them for every battle because they're the Skaven. You never know when they're coming.
Skaven. You
don't know what they're up to. They're mental. They're crazy.
They are crazy.
Skaven also have the benefit of not really caring about what the climate is. They will just inhabit everywhere because that's what they do.
Like the Plague, they can, you know, sit in any kind of environment and climatize.
Exactly. Move down to the Sentinel time. We can take that for ourselves. Nice and easy. As we said, this is a medium difficulty start, so not too much to worry about. But we can have a little look at Loot and Occupy. And as you can see, we can spend our food resources to upgrade this.
Oh my.
All the way up to a level 3 settlement from the get-go. From the get-go.
Interesting.
Good stuff. So I don't have a lot of food at the moment, so I'm going to just go up to like level 2 on this. You can see that drops us, so we're now like -9 each turn, which is a bit bad. Colonization eats a lot of food up.
Well.
Eats a lot of food up, but it's fine.
Well, we've done it once. Now we know.
Now we know. We have succeeded in our mission, got ourselves some Warpstone, and we're going to unlock a new one here where we need to maintain control of one province. So, for example, Start at a time, all we need left is Subtoon, so that is our next target. So let's look at some more skills to get. I'm going to upgrade my Pestilent Breath, unlock some of the other spells that we have, and then we can look at some of the buildings and settlements of time as well. And as you can see, we're already level 2. Already level 2, Joey. How about that?
Now what we're going to do?
We're going to get ourselves...
What do we need most right now?
We're going to get ourselves some Night Runners, I think. How do we feel about that? I love Night Runners.
Good.
Fire Wasp moving, 360 arc, and if you get them all the way up to the Gutter Runner variant, they have a net. So anyone who gets too close, they get snared. Incredible. This is a very useful building as well. It ups the public order, which is something that we're going to need to worry about with the Skaven. Very, very difficult. But it's also going to give us some cash and some corruption. And I can see from chat that people want to see some corruption as soon as possible. Let's look at the rights as well that we have. So the Scheme of Doom is going to unlock a Doom Engineer. This guy basically...
Mate, you're saying it wrong.
Sorry, my bad. The Scheme of Doom is going to unlock a Doom Engineer, which is going to walk into a settlement and basically just blow up the walls so that we can just walk in. Love it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, love it. Pestilent Scheme Priest is the same guy. He's basically just like this walking time bomb of like pestilent plague. He walks into a region and just spreads a plague, which is actually just going to like cause attrition to everyone in the area, which is great. He just explodes into like this pustulant, horrible cloud of filth. We've also got the 13th scheme, the dreaded 13th scheme, which is going to give us better diplomatic relations with other Skaven. It's going to give us better loyalty from our hero, from our lord. Sorry. Also, better chance of our hero succeeding, and we're going to get the army ability Pleasant Clan Stones, which is basically is going to give poison imbuement to our weapons, which is really fun. And then we have the dominating scheme, gives us food, gives us growth, public order, and recruitment costs down. So just spawn lots of brats.
So, lore question for you: why is 13 a very important Skaven number?
So there's a thing called the Skaven Council.
Right.
Basically, there are 13 seats in the council. They're reminiscent of the Roman Empire a little bit, where they have like the Senate. They're kind of like influenced by them. That's why the Storm Vermin wear like they're red and they march like in like Roman armor and stuff. And
very
have,
like
they
that.
Have the crest on the helmet.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, yeah, because of that, they have like this sort of Senate where all of the top leaders of the clans are on the Senate, but the 13th seat is reserved for the Great Horned Rat, who is the most powerful of all Chaos Gods, of course. Don't disagree with me, Joey. He's the best god. He is the best god. Eat.
Yep.
Simples. Pop ourselves into Force March. Keep going. We've got a Reptile Thing Sacrifice. Great Horned Rat's hunger must be appeased, and the ancient enemy make the most satisfying meals. Love it. We've also got a Clan Scryer Saboteur. Everyone's following us, and we killed this guy, Prakeshto. Good times. Good times.
I see you.
And we can unlock Vermintide.
Yep.
Great spell. Bosh.
Let's play.
How's everyone doing today, chat?
Yeah. How are you doing? It's a Sunday. You know, we're pretty chill here today. The office is mostly empty. You know, what's going on?
We've got some fudge as well.
Oh, you still got some. Oh, actually, I still got some fudge here.
Nice. Good times. Jess is calling for one. And chuck one over.
Fudge all round.
Fudge all around. All right. They want us to search a ruined settlement for some treasure. Don't really have any to the north. They're mainly to the south.
Hanging
It's a bad
hard,
idea
huh?
to eat something when I'm trying to talk on stream.
We're all hanging.
We're all hanging. Let's move all the way to the north and go after Subatoon.
Where?
Subatoon.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's Subatoon. That's how
I'm
you
not
say that, right?
disagreeing. Yeah, Subatoon.
And you can see our pestilence is spreading from all these characters and buildings and stuff. And that is really affecting their public order here because look at the corruption, -7.
Well, I wouldn't be happy about living in a filthy temple either.
Well, then you just don't appreciate the beauty that is Skaven. We can see Skaven corruption here with this nifty little UI element, which is quite nice. You can see the more blue it is, the lower it is, and as it goes green, the higher it is, because, you know, pestilence, isn't it? Green. Green's an important colour for the Skaven.
It is. And I am all for the Skaven.
That was so not convincing, Joey. So not convincing.
It's alright, some have called me a spy.
So, we've been asked to sign a non-aggression pact with the Vampire Coast.
Uh,
Vampire Coast are a bit of a early game enemy for us if we're not careful. So
Quite very passive of them.
let's look at some of the diplomacy that we have. So we haven't properly talked to these guys yet, but they're pretty friendly with us actually.
Alright.
They're at war with. Do you want to pronounce that, Joey?
Why, yes, I do! Hang on, let's go over that one. It is the Zlanhalper.
Slanhalpek.
Yep.
Yeah.
With enough conviction, it is what it is.
So they're actually.
Praise your God.
They love a non-aggression pact.
Good.
They like that.
How
We can't
co-
trade
oh,
with them at
can't.
the moment, though, which is annoying, because we don't have any coastal settlements. But,
Can we trade with anyone?
got a stamp, Joey. We've got
Oh, love the stuff.
a stamp. We can't trade with anyone at the moment, I don't think. Well, we can trade with Clan Spittle,
I
actually.
really love a good trade. I love a good trade agreement. When I get to diplomacy, I get real aggressive about
Whoa! 990?
it. No, you take that down.
Hellkeek. I don't think about it. I don't
Joey's
think
cheap.
so. What? Like free? I'll give you
300.
300.
Go on. Oh,
I mean,
Alright,
yeah,
sure.
sure.
yeah.
Trade, man. I want trade.
Right.
Oh, fine.
Trade in a fiver.
Keep your damn
Alright, next
exotic
turn.
pets. Is that what we make? I don't know. Something like that. Let's kill some lizards.
Just for fun.
Oh, we need a difficult battle. We haven't run into one yet. We've definitely got one coming, because I tell you what, there is this lizardmen army to the north. And they can snowball if you don't get to them quick enough. They're very strong. We've managed to maintain the control of this province, which means we can look at some of the commandments we have. For example,
Yeah.
we have efficient planning, which gives us public order and untainted in our local province. We have expansionist planning, which gives us construction cost -10% and growth. We also have martial planning, which gives us recruitment cost
planning.
-5. There's a lot of plans.
Yeah.
Skaven have a lot of
They're
plans.
quite organised.
Oh, they've got plans. Don't you worry about it. They also give us more recruitment slots. And the final one is exploitative planning, which is probably the one that happens
kind
the
of
most.
planning?
We get less money, but we get more corruption and more food. And because food's very important,
At this
you
point, right?
might find yourself taking that sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, I do actually need to pick one though. That would be good. So I'm actually going to go for
Bit growth, right?
Yeah, I like growth.
Got to
We
go a
went
bit
for growth
growth
last
early
time.
on.
We love growth, don't we?
Well, it's quite important in your early game. If you are new to Total War, you do need some growth, and you need, typically we go Route Marcher first, and there is a reason for that. It is the campaign movement.
Yeah.
There are typical good choices to make in your early Total War campaign.
Now, one really fun little skill upgrade you can get for Skrolk is Warpstone tokens. They give you more chance of miscasting, but they give you a massive +13 to your power reserve, which is huge.
Risk a miscast.
Yes or no,
Not on the
chat?
tabletop.
Yes or no? Warpstone tokens. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
So while they decide, do you know what happens in miscast in the tabletop? So as opposed to in Total War.
What?
So in the tabletop you have various options depending on what number your dice roll lands at, and you can essentially not only blow up your wizard but also several units around.
Ooh,
Just-
that's very Skaven.
there's a lot of risk associated
I'm seeing
with
a
it.
lot of yes. So let's go for those
Go on,
Warpstone
go on.
tokens. Massive reserve of winds power now. Look at that.
Token things.
Look at that.
Yes, yes.
Love it. 73. We have secured the province. Got lots of stuff going on. Can repair this.
Whatever play. All right, pretty boy McSwag.
You what?
Whatever play.
Oh, I don't get any access. Right. Let's look at some of the buildings we have. We can upgrade this now, but I'm gonna wait for the population surplus so we can go up to a Nestle. Nestle, yes. And hit the end turn button.
Joey and the blonde guy. This is Michael. Or Wheels.
Or Wheels. Most people know me by Wheels
They're
on
not
here.
names.
This is actually now silver, by the way.
It is. It's
It's
very
just
nice.
the yellowy lights.
Yeah.
It always looks a lot more yellow on stream than it actually is. But this is
I
now
look a
silver.
lot more yellow on stream than I actually do.
Okay, we have got ourselves another mission, and we need to upgrade to a Nestle, which we're on the way to, but we also need to complete our first ritual.
I see now, or hear now that you're saying Nestle and not Nestle.
Not
So
Nestle.
literally
Nestle
not.
chocolate. Other chocolate brands are available. We've unlocked our first right as well, which gives us food and
Yes.
growth and public order, and I'm all for that. So let's just pop that on right now. Get a cool little UI element.
It
Loads of little
sounds
daggers
really
sticking up.
disgusting, right?
It's great, isn't it? I just want to point out that I was the first person in this office to have this haircut. Jackie Fish
Oh, that was
brought
so
in-
funny!
was brought in. You didn't know which one
No!
was which for a long
It
time.
was almost very offensive to one of them.
Oh, look, we
Wheels
can
is
upgrade
really
already.
Joffrey. No, he isn't.
Joffrey?
You're a Tommen at best.
Only,
At worst.
only when we were doing like the High Elf stream, I turned into a bit of a Joffrey for the High Elf stream. I wanted to be a dictator.
It's fine. I'd
It's
say
all
that's-
for one,
that's
right?
Totally
they love themselves. They're all about that. End some turns. I think we'll soon. Oh, we got some dwarf movement. Dwarf movement incoming. I think we'll switch over to our other save in a bit because we're just reaching the half-hour point.
Fine. Yeah.
A Warpstone Geode.
Should we try and get a
Should we
cheeky battle
read
in?
an event message, Jess?
Oh, yes.
Burrowing and delving deep beneath the vaults, your minor prospectors have unearthed a vast warpstone geode, untouched since the Great Catastrophe. The Motherlode is the richest source seen in many years, and warp technology unit recruitment costs have fallen faction-wide as a result of this enormous boon. Yes, yes!
Yes, yes. I love it.
Chat, if you'd like us to never do that again,
No!
let
Always
us know.
do it.
What's that doing? It gives us some recruitment costs, minus 35% for Warp Fire Thrower, Warp Lightning Cannon, and Doomwheel units. Chat
They
are very
loved it.
confused. They're
No,
not, they're
they
not
love
sure. They're not sure.
You're not sure, but we're
I'm not sure.
We're
That
sure.
was a 50-50, I think. And we've got another skill. They loved it. They loved it. We'll do everyone like that now. This is the future you chose. Ooh, loathsome appearance. Cause terror. That's incredibly useful.
Yeah.
We've also got Plague Law, which makes us better at getting in our Plague Monks. And we have the Herald of Decay, which gives us more corruption and less public order, which is a bit naughty.
We don't have a lot at this point that gives us terror, so that might be quite useful.
Yes, that is very useful. Although, to be fair, our siege equipment does cause a bit of fear, I think. Guys, is there any specific skill that you want us to take? Full stream with this voice? God, no. Can you
God,
imagine the
yes.
headache? Jess, don't. I can see you trying to reach for the button. Don't do it.
She's
Do
kind
not
of like-
press the Skaven button. All right, let's go for Terror, I think.
Yeah, I think so,
Are we
Terror.
feeling Terror? People want Plague Rash, actually. Plague Rash is pretty good as well. It gives us minus speed to other people. Which,
Who
to
doesn't
be
have a bit of plague rash?
yeah,
Not
we
me.
Ooh, okay. It also means that because we've got our siege weapon, it means that they're gonna take a lot more damage from that because they won't be able to get through us. Just go through the terror. All right, fine. As Azazia, which is how you pronounce
Crushed
that.
it.
These guys are very dangerous, by the way. They can really snowball and get really powerful. So as we're reaching that half point, I'm just gonna hit save here. Clan pest, sure, whatever. Let's do that, and we're actually going to load up our slightly later save, Skrolk save. So this is one that I've been sitting on. We want skill, wheel, and special voice all stream, every stream.
I'd
Yes.
say. Well, what we'll do is we'll switch the event message reads, because I mean
We didn't
have
hear you as a
different-
Skaven yet, so you can do the
Yet.
next one. Also, is Dogbert the guy who wouldn't fight the last champion guy? Yes,
Yep.
that is Dogbert.
Yep.
Dogbert is the coward who will not fight Oscar on stream.
Chicken butt, as he's
So,
known.
Here we are. As you can see, I've taken a lot more territory.
Oh, you've been busy.
I have been busy. We've got ourselves a warpstone generating settlement over here.
Okay.
Itza has been just sort of cornered off into one settlement. Basically, they had a lot of armies,
Right.
but I managed to get rid of all of their provinces, and they were like, okay, let's stop fighting now. And I was like,
Did they
you know what?
confederate?
That's fine. I don't think they
No?
confederate.
Alright. You've done pretty decent.
Done all right. We've got the altar of the Horned Rat over here, and you can see one of our warpstone deposits. So if we look at the building browser, this is a landmark building. Basically, anywhere where there's a big old deployment of warpstone, it means that we get lots of more warpstone generated. I'm on my way to generating 10 a turn.
Oh, awesome.
And also getting Winds of Magic, melee defense, and garrisons. With a Hell Pit Abomination, by
And
the
a
way.
Warlock Engineer. Yeah, I love
Hell
the
Pit
Hell Pit
Abomination Garrison. Love that.
I don't understand how the animators did it. Like, I don't.
I don't know, like, that must have taken a while. Let's upgrade our to a lair over
it's
here.
so disgusting.
So now we can actually have a look at the loyalty system over here. So this guy is loyalty 6 out of 10. It's a measure of a willingness of a lord of the Dark Elves of Skaven to follow the leader of his or her faction. Should a lord's loyalty reach 0, they will rebel, taking their army with them to form a new faction. And as you can see, I've popped some Rat Ogres in this guy's build. I don't know if we've shown off Rat Ogres in the previous stream. I didn't get the chance to watch it. Let's look at the army that I have. As you can see, we've got a assassin hero who is amazing.
Sorry, what's it called? Mika Cackle?
Mika Cackle.
Love that.
Love it.
Go on.
We've also got some Plague Monk Sensor Bearers, 4 units of Clan Rat Spears,
Yep.
6 units of Clan Rats, 3 units of Skaven Stone Slingers, 3 units of Rat Ogres, and a Plague Claw Catapult. So a nice, big, juicy army, and we might need it because these Vampire Coasts are a bit close for my liking. So I'm going to declare war on them. Oh, we ambush them as well, so they don't even get any reinforcements. Gutted for you guys. Replenish. Oh, they are looking like they regret their life decisions now. And Mika Cackle got himself a little follower.
Yes, Mika Cackle!
Clan Sky Saboteur.
Mika Cackle!
We've also got a trait, Good Attacker. So here you can see... Lord Skrolk, chill out, mate. I'm trying to talk. So, as you can see, this is one of our multi-tiered traits. All the way down to the bottom, if we're really bad because we keep losing all the fights that we pick, then we're actually going to get little massive debuffs. But we've managed to get it up to Good Attacker. We're getting +5 leadership when attacking. And our leadership aura size is +20% as well. And we've got ourselves a nice little achievement there as well. I don't know what that does, but who knows. So let's look at some of the skill trees of the assassin. We've cleaned up their skills a little bit, so now we just tell you what each one does and how to get better at it.
Does that say concealment bombs?
It does say concealment bombs. So this is like kind of like the skill that we had for Tyrion, where he could conceal himself at random. I've already given him poison attacks, which is really cool. We've also given him quite a lot of melee attack, because I use him basically to take down other heroes and other lords. Might give him some weapon strength this turn. And yeah, you can see lots of cool stuff. He's also, as you can imagine, very good at assassinating people.
Oh, good.
Don't know if you would have guessed that, but yeah. He also has these little special ones.
Sneaky.
Missile resistance, magic resistance, and immortality. This is a new thing in Warhammer II, I think. Basically, if you get to a max rank of your hero or a max rank of your lord, you can actually make them immortal, make them a legendary lord, so that they won't randomly get killed off, just like, you know, Lord Skrolk won't, or Gilgallion. Rest in peace. Never forget.
Never forget.
I am greatest warlord.
What we can do, just as a mark of respect, is call this guy Gilgallion.
I love that.
There we go, guys. There we go. Let's upgrade Lord Skrolk as well. Let's look at some of the skills I've given him. As you can see, he's got all of his spells, and we've given him double plague, so I can actually overcast that bad boy, give it some more armor-piercing damage.
Do it.
We can also give ourselves earthing, which is making our miscast chance a bit better, but I have taken the warp zone things. We haven't taken Loathsome and Pearson yet. Gilgallion is not a rat.
It's kind of true.
What's wrong with being a rat, guys?
Though I do feel that Mika Cackle is a name that we should also live in immortality, and Gilgallion is a high elf. Are we doing him a disservice?
Do not disgrace Gilgallion's name in this way. We don't care about the high elves. This is a Skaven stream. And you're a dark elf anyway.
Shut up!
All right. Ooh, I like that. +10%, +10, leadership effect and 20% leadership aura size. I'm going to grab that for myself.
That's what you just had, Voice of the Horned Rat.
It is the voice of the Horned Rat. Voice of Jess's production desk. Let's get this guy running off. He doesn't want none of it, does he? He doesn't want none of it.
Scurry 4.
Wipe these disgusting vampires out of my home.
Right, Peter Lichtberg.
I'm going to get myself some food.
Yes, more virulent am I.
More virulent am I. Now, as you can see, some guys are popping down some rituals. We've already got Mazdamundi over here starting one, and I believe the Dark Elves are doing one as well. Yeah, we can see that happening right here.
God.
It's their ritual sites, which means that they are trying to influence the vortex as we speak. But you'll notice that we have the ability to start the ritual of dark scrying. So I say, let's do it. While this ritual's in progress, we're going to have Oixel. Oixel is going to be one of our ritual sites. We've also got Subatune, which is over here, and we've got the Southern Sentinels. So basically, we need to get our armies back to our home territory. Just chill this place out. It's going to give us some cash. It's also going to give us some positive bonuses. I saw a lot of people asking, does it have any bonuses after you complete the ritual? Basically, it's going to give us some food, some -10 upkeep, public order, global recruitment, loads of good stuff. And that's going to last for 10 turns after we hit it. And it's going to take 10 turns to work as well. So, based on our current strength, we're well prepared to begin this ritual. I like that. Didn't know that happened. Gives you a little tidbit. So let's begin that ritual.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the great vortex itself distorts under its pull. Be wary, though, for while the vortex is weakened, the forces of chaos will slip into this world. Ready your defenses, for they will doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
Right. It's time for you to read an event message, Joey.
Alright, I have to sit closer to this one. We ready?
The preparations are complete. The scheme well laid. The tortured faces of the slave sacrifices!
Oh my god! So loud!
Aligned in the eerie yellow-green glow of the warpstone scavenge from across the world. The shadow of the Greyseers. Knife falls and screams join in with the chanting to split the ill-omened night. Eldritch energy rises writhing and fusing from one ritual site to the next, and on to the guttering great vortex. Around the rat-infested ruins, the warlords position their hordes, ready to claim the glory for defending the Greyseers as they complete the ritual, or to pass the blame should they fail.
By Sigmar, no! That was painful.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was.
See, now I've got a naturally quite deep voice,
Yeah.
so the effect does slightly less to me, but that was like breaking my eardrums.
I'm so sorry,
But
but not really.
I liked it though. It was good. Right, so we've got chaos coming at us basically, thick and fast. We need to be careful. So let's move our armies back. We've got another skill for Skrolk. He just keeps leveling up. Let's give him loathsome appearance, give him some terror, and we'll move him down to the west a little bit over here. Now, do I need to worry about public order here? I think I'm okay. Although I might just be okay because
Oh,
of
what's
the,
over there? I want to investigate. Is it another sea leviathan?
A little fell cargo.
Oh, yes.
Fell cargo. Role playing. That's what we're doing. We're role playing, man. We're Skaven. We love it. We've got,
That's what we've got to
got a
do.
little mascot with us.
We do?
Little guy. There he is.
He speaks to me.
Does he?
That might be my own issue, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure that you can blame him for that. You can also see some of the buildings that we've got. We've got some unique resources here that we have. The exotic animals. We're producing some cages of that at the moment, which is going to give us some money for trade agreements. We've also got our arcane generators, and once we get to the top of that, we're going to unlock some tech. And we can actually show off the tech tree as well. Let's look at some of the ones that I've got. We've got devious plans and ruthless plans. So I've unlocked most of the ruthless plans. This basically is going to upgrade our Skaven slaves and public order and stuff like that. Give us some campaign movement range as well, which is really good. And our devious plans is going to be stuff for our gutter runners and
Oh,
light
fight
runners.
dirty, though. Love that.
Yeah, fight dirty. We're currently working on hit and run, which gives us plus 10% speed for all infantry units, which is going to make this rats very fast.
And what was that? Abduct promising candidates.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Not abduct, just, you know,
Eat them.
somebody knows it's an IKEA rat. How did he know it was from IKEA?
He is.
Technically it's a mouse, but it's fine. What? There's one behind us. Oh my god!
Oh wow.
How long is he even hanging there? That's amazing. I didn't know that was there. Is it even on screen?
I don't know. I
I
think the
don't know.
very
It's
bottom
actually.
of it
I don't
is.
even know if it's physically possible to see it on the screen. That's
Oh,
fine.
is that me?
Okay, so as far as our allies go, these guys kind of like us, I think, so we're okay with those. I might actually... No, they don't want to do that. Okay, that's fine. But that's Clan Skryre. I love Clan Skryre. They're my favourite clan.
Why?
Because I like Ikiclaw and I like big doom wheels and crazy stuff like that, cool. Basically. I know a lot of people like Clan Molder because of the Hell Pit Abominations and the Rat-Ogres and stuff. So let's start moving some of these guys. I'm going to move this guy over to the marks of the old ones. So he's still going to give that little public order boost. But he's also just going to be a bit closer to where we need him to be. And this guy, I think, has run out of movement range. So let's check what we need to build. We're just going to upgrade that. Going to upgrade that. I'm blasting through it now. I've turned into Dogbert. We've also got some rights that we have. So we might want to possibly give ourselves some food and some growth or something like that, just to help us out.
How's the food looking at the moment?
Food at the moment is looking pretty good. Right? But if we get it all the way up, look at the leadership we get. And
I'd say that's worth doing, because growth at this point seems a little helpful, but...
We've got cash as well. A lot of people asking for the Doom scheme, but we don't have any walls that we need to blow up, so that's kind of useless at the moment, because it's our walls that are going to get blown up if we're not careful. So I'm going to perform that right. Bosh.
Awesome.
Right performed. And we can end our turn. There we go. We got a lot done in that turn.
Oh, yeah.
You can also see some of the skills that the Lord
Avalorisus
have. Avalorisus? No, go
rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Avalorisus. Clan Skryre making some moves up there. They've got a lot of armies. They are looking pretty tonk. I'm glad that they like me at the moment.
Can we make any best Skaven friends?
Best. Friend clan. I'm going to speed these guys up. Vampire Coast we're still at war with, of course. And the Followers of Chaos. They're just creeping down. They're coming. They're on their way. They're coming.
So can you use the same right multiple times? I thought you could, right? As
you
long
can,
as
yeah, but it has a cooldown, basically.
Yeah.
So everyone has the length that it lasts. So
yep.
That one, for example, lasts 5 turns. And then the cooldown duration is here. So that one's going to... We have to wait 20 turns for that one to come back, basically. Okay, there you go.
Good.
Look at us answering all the questions, Joey.
Ah.
So
doing good.
some armies that we need to move. Let's pop these down over here. I'm going to move towards the mortuary over here. And then that guy's fine there. Well, let's get some more Skaven for him. Upgrades. Sorry, with some more clan rats. And obviously we've got our other recruitment slot that we get from the ritual that we're performing.
Nice.
True happiness is Wheels playing Skaven. Literally, do you know how long I've been waiting to be able to play Skaven on Total War? Love Skaven so much.
Ages.
So much. They are the coolest race in the world.
Have you got your models here?
I have got some models out there.
Oh, you should have brought them in.
I should have brought some in. I've got a Warp Lightning Cannon that I've worked on, but I haven't put the wheels on yet, so...
No wheels.
Yeah,
wheels!
I know, right? So, like, wheels without wheels is just... That's just unacceptable, really. I'm going to upgrade this, give myself some more income. And those as well. Just upgrade all those economy buildings. Good times. And ready to hit. We're just waiting for these dirty little chaos followers to come into our territory.
They will.
How do you rotate wind spells? Basically, you hold down left click when you're casting it, and you can just change the direction, kind of like you would with a formation or anything like that.
Rotate it around.
It's not any more complicated than that. Ooh! Instantly, we have some chaos coming in, and Metable has gotten himself a little severe trait. This is one of our public order traits here. So this one doesn't have any negative effects because we're just severe, but this one can go all the way up to +3 public order, which is pretty good. And of course, the description for that is, I am the law!
Good, well, obviously. And how big's that chaos stack? Looks kind. Oh, it's a bit big.
That's not too strong, this one. We can take this one pretty easy. I will fight this one on the battle map as well, because we haven't done any proper battles yet.
No, I want to see those spells as well.
I might lay an ambush. That'd be quite funny.
Yep.
Let's go over here and lay an ambush. Let's see if that works. I'm not going to bring this guy up to support, because that's too easy. And then we're also going to upgrade the altar of the Horned Rat. And we're moving towards that Warpstone deposit, getting better now. The High Elves, by the way, are really well on their way to the next ritual. Which is
of course they are.
A bit of a problem. Those flipping High Elves.
All
they've got no problems, have they?
mighty.
They're just sitting there on their donut island, chilling out.
On their croissant island.
Yeah, it's a bit more of a croissant, I suppose. A croissant. I sounded very London there. Yeah, it's a bit more like a croissant. Oh, God. Hello.
Retreat!
Let's fight it. Let's fight it, Joe. We've got 4 charges as Menace below. Let's see what happens. Let's just do some scorched earth policies, and we can see what the Skaven settlements look like. Basically, they're really cool because they look like... Oh, we know there's Skaven under this territory. So they've come into the caves, and then they're just plunged in darkness, and all these Skaven
I don't think I've seen, you know.
They're pretty cool.
Ever.
No. It's kind of like doing a night battle, so... Yeah, as you can see, it's very dark.
Oh, nice.
And you can see all the like Skaven machinery and stuff happening in the background, and yeah, it's very cool. This is like the minor settlements. Obviously, the major settlements have walls and stuff. And look at that for Warpstone.
Yeah.
Wowzers. Okay, so this is going to be an issue. Do you know what the main issue we're going to have here is, Joey?
What?
We don't have any armor-piercing damage.
Yay! And really outnumbered.
Yep. Yep.
That's fine, but we just want to see some cool stuff. We can get cinematic in this. We're going to die. It's all right.
It's Night Runners. They've got Vanguard deploy. These guys are just clan rats and Skaven slaves, so they're going to have a fun time. I'm going to shoot these dogs because they're probably the only things quick enough to chase me. I can actually take these guys off.
Just need to kill Hell Cannon. Is there?
To be fair, that's not a bad shout.
Yeah.
What we need to think about here is what are we actually concerned about for later battles, right?
Yeah, get rid of that Hell Cannon.
Yeah, that Hell Cannon will be an issue, so we do need to make sure that we can try and get rid of it as quick as possible, because in later battles that will actually come back to haunt us if we don't. I'm just waiting for that charge to pop, and we can get the Menace below there just to help out these guys.
Yeah.
Let's move these guys over here. Let's get some cinematic shots of these guys running away. Very dark down here in this cave. Very dark cave. Clan rats will come after these dogs, actually, to get rid of those. Oh, we're really struggling to get through these guys. These Chaos Marauders are actually a bit quick. Let's move up our main force now.
Yeah, do it.
Here we go. Chaos Marauders are great weapons. Yeah, these clan rats will have a great time against them. They're just charging through and just swinging on the way. Here comes that Hell Cannon firing on us still. Oh, it's a big hit. No sense waiting around anymore. Let's get involved. Look at the morale drop it did to our units there.
Yeah, the balance of power bar was already low, but it's slightly lower.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, I love watching them come out.
I do love that animation. The Menace below looks so good.
Right, unit's gone. Where's the Hell Cannon? Is it still not going to by itself? Is there any routing units you can kind of occupy it with?
These guys are routing at the moment. They'll be
There was some
away.
behind. What's that unit at the back there, if any? Is that one of yours? Is that anything? No.
That is the Menace below that I dropped. They've also got a Chaos Lord there, so they're going to get ravaged pretty quickly. But as you can see, our banner is all the way over here, but these guys have actually run away, so we can send these guys after the Hell Cannon now. And yet we can stop the Hell Cannon with Menace below. That's probably a good shout, so I'll just wait for that to pop. I think that's the objective for this battle. Just take out that Hell Cannon.
Skulls for the Skull Throne.
I'm actually going to try and land this on here, see if I can destroy the Hell Cannon with the rocks.
Yeah!
It's done quite a bit of damage to it, hopefully. And then we can just start going straight after these guys. I love how nonchalant the Chaos
Oh,
is.
what? Oh, alright. Look, that guy in the middle there, he's not even got his weapon out, just like...
He's just... Oh! Wow, they got torn to shreds.
You and your metal skirts.
I do love the green green pattern you get with the Black Pestilence armies.
So is that the cannon out of action?
They made very short work of those guys, I have to say. Let's put these guys back in skirmish because I'm really not paying attention to them. What else can we take out, actually? Let's look for some Marauder units because they're not going to be very heavily armoured, so I'll go for those guys. I'm just going to try and do as much damage as I can in this. Obviously, it's going to be difficult, but we'll do what we can. Let's pop these guys out of the back so they can just jump right in.
We've only got one routing unit so far. It's pretty good going, considering
to be fair, the leadership, considering it's a Skaven army, has been all right. They're doing their best, and we have dropped that Hell Cannon, so they're going to not have that for the next battle that we get involved with them with. But these guys firing on these Chaos Marauders over here. We've also got a rallied unit. Oh, so these guys are firing on those Marauder Horsemen as well. We have run out of charges of Menace below, though. That is the most damage we're going to do, I think.
Oh. Yeah, more routing units. It is not looking good.
Scapa! Poor boys. Poor rattos. Off they bop. Back home. To the home that will soon be crushed under the weight of chaos.
Back to the spawning.
Back to the spawning pools. Back to the brood mothers. We don't want to talk about those. Those are horrible.
Yeah.
Brood mothers are disgusting. We've rallied. Right. Put those warhounds off. Love that. Doing a bit of damage there. Pop these guys in. Come on, lads. When will the mega campaign arrive? Probably just shortly after launch. Shouldn't take too long. Depends what you count as long, really.
We'll have more info after.
Yeah, we've got more info coming on that. But obviously, first priority is launching the game. That's the first priority. And trust me, you're going to have a lot of fun with the Vortex campaign before you need to worry about that.
How do we handle work on a Sunday? We rocked up.
We do it. We try. You know, we're here.
We're loving it.
I feel very sorry for my girlfriend who's just sort of sat at my house waiting for me.
Oh no, I feel more sorry for us being at work. Right?
Fair.
Right?
We've done, I tell you what, we've done some damage. We obviously weren't going to win this fight, but we've done some damage.
The objective being get rid of the Hell Cannon for future battles. Done. Job done. We're never going to win this one.
Go after those Marauders, they're going to get killed. Just running out of units now, and that is the end of that. Close to feet. Close to feet with
nice
that balance
music.
of power.
Yeah, you did well. Good job.
Yeah, love it. Okay, close to feet. So we actually managed to drop about 380 of their units. Obviously, we killed off the Hell Cannon, which is a big deal. It's a big deal. We also dropped one of their Chaos Marauder units, so good times. Good times. Close to feet. I imagine they're going to raise that to the ground. Yep. Thanks for that, Chaos. That was nice of you. All right, now this is about we can actually win.
Right, strategy. Strategy.
Okay, strategy, numbers. Obviously, armor-piercing damage, we don't have a lot of. The only one we've got is, obviously, our Plague Claw Catapults, our Plague Sensor Bearers, and then the Rat Ogres. So the main thing that we're going to need to do here is to set up an effective anvil so that our Rat Ogres can sort of get round and be that,
You're going to gamble?
For us. I'm not going to gamble, unless chat wants me to. I'm going to say no, but if chat wants me to, then
I always
will
don't advise. Don't advise a gamble.
Never?
Rarely. Unless it's really crap. And then you might as well give it a go.
Yeah.
But 22 is quite good. I think it's going to be optimistic to gamble and get better than that.
No, I'm seeing a lot of no's. I'm seeing a lot of no's.
No.
We'll go with that. We don't want to leave it too long because otherwise people might start saying yes.
And I want to see some magic in this as well. If we'd reduced our pool.
Yeah. Let's do this. Right, so front line of some pretty weak clan rats. We have got some upgraded clan rat spears over here, which is pretty good. Those guys on the wings. We're going to sit our sensor bearers just behind the front line. These guys are not armored at all, so I want to make sure they don't take too much damage, so I'll just let the clan rats soak that up. We're going to have our rat ogres over here as like a little flanking unit, so I'm just going to hide them in the forest. If I can get them all in. Just about. I can hide two, I'm just going to have to let them clump up, can't I? There we go. So these guys are going to be in a little unit over there. We've also got our slingers who will do a little bit of damage before they come, but probably not way too much. We'll have Skrolk right there at the front line. One thing about Skrolk, I know he's a caster, but he's pretty good in hand-to-hand combat. Like he will survive. We've also got our assassin there. Our assassin's pretty good. You can see he's got quite a decent amount of melee attack. He's also going to cause poison damage, and you can see that he's
that's not bad.
Pretty heavy weapon strength as well. And of course, he's going to be stalking in all regions until he gets right up to them. So yeah, lots of good stuff this guy can do.
Very nice.
And on that, looks like we're pretty set up. I probably want to protect these guys, so I'll just bring this in a bit more.
Yeah.
About there.
Yeah.
They've got
Looks
like a
good to
decent arc of fire on their region. I think we're looking
yes,
good.
I'm knitting.
You're knitting?
No.
Yeah, why not? You can knit if you want.
This is our rat friend.
Right, instantly, we need to grab our Plague Claw Catapult and target the heaviest armoured units they have, which is obviously the Chaos Marauders. I'm not too worried about the Halberd. Actually, no, maybe I am worried about Halberds for my Rat Ogres. I'm going to wait for that Menace of Blow to pop so that I can just drop it straight on their Hell Cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, and they are targeting my Plague Sensor Bearers.
Yeah.
So let's make sure those guys are moving around. Just bring these guys forward a little bit.
Are you out of range with your...
In come our Plague Claw Catapults.
Oh, missed.
They're not very accurate.
No.
They did hit the Lord, I think, which is okay.
Yeah, I think it was within range.
They are targeting this guy though, so pretty bad shots from those guys. I think pretty bad shots. whilst we're doing this, I'm actually just going to move my my rogues up to about here, so make sure that they're doing this thing. We can drop our menace below now. Just drop that right on their hell cannon. Oops! I think my mouse just went a bit off there.
There's a comment that says, how close is this to the tabletop game? I mean, would I get my Warhammer fix if I was unable to play tabletop? In a sense,
yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
But like, as a tabletop player myself previously, this is very different in playstyle. It's not turn-based, it's all happening at once. So,
Well,
yes,
apart
but
from on
you
the
can-
campaign map, I guess.
For sure, but
yeah.
I mean, as far as battles go, tabletop is only there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my playstyle is a pause player, which infuriates stream, but it's very useful to emulate a similar experience. You make a decision, pause, look at the situation, go for.
Yeah, you can play it like a turn-based if you want to.
Yeah,
like,
I do.
with that pause mechanic. So like this.
Camera's off, I take my time with it, but it's not efficient to do so on a stream, really. You want to kind of get all the action, do it kind of quickly, make the most of this 2 hours that we have. So how are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm just sort of I don't like pausing unless I'm in a really bad spot because you know save scamming or whatever. But
But it might feel unnatural if you don't
Yeah.
normally do it. But to me, it felt unnatural to just have everything happen all at once. Like I had no time to make a decision strategically.
yeah, there's plenty of different ways to play, right? You know, you don't have to conform to one thing. Don't let anyone tell you that you have to either.
No.
Don't let them tell you. Because
Play Total War however
you do
want.
you, man. You do you. I've just managed to trap these guys with my spears by spawning a menace below on them, which is pretty handy. Those guys are routing off now. I can actually bring round my plague sensor bearers now as well as these guys to flank round.
True, there is also slow-mo mode.
Yeah, slow-mo as well if you don't want to go full-on turn-based, which is pretty handy.
Is that one of your spells or theirs?
And you can see Skrolk tanking it out now. And let's drop a little vortex spell right about here. Just try and get as many...
I don't know, there's a lot of dead space in there.
That's fine. I want to drop on these guys, basically.
Okay.
I want to drop on these guys.
You don't want to go central?
No, I want to make sure I'm not hitting my own units.
Oh, right.
But then, as well as that, I'm also going to drop some plague ones right behind them. And then I'm also going to move these guys in because they're just flak, so I don't care if they die, basically.
You've got some units sat in the back there on that side set.
Yeah, loads of stuff to do, man. Think about Menace Below, it really frees you up. You've got loads of options. And now let's get those Plague Monks and Sex Bearers right in the back of those guys.
I've never heard. Look at this Cuddle Puddle. Is that?
The Cuddle Puddle. The Cuddle Puddle is a unit of dinosaurs that randomly spawned.
I love that.
Basically, it was just like we needed a new army, so we dropped a right, and it spawned an entire unit of dinosaurs, and it was outrageous.
I love it.
I'm doing true Skaven dump here and just doing more damage to my own units than we are to them. Bringing my rat ogres to
pretty
chase off those routers. It's an easy battle, man. No worries. No worries. I should watch those catapults, but they are firing on these guys, so I need to worry about that.
Oh dear.
And also got this stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you try and charge at the back of me?
Did you?
Did you forget about my menace below?
Oh, I think you did.
Let's get some nice cinematic angles on that.
That wind was pathetic. Oh.
That win wasn't pathetic. It did some good damage to my own units.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Now that's Skaven. That is how you play the Skaven. Let's get my rat ogres out of the reach of those halberds, I think. And then we'll get these guys in to deal with them. Don't want to be coming up against halberds here. Do want to bring in my sense bearers though, because they're going to do a lot of damage. And as you often see with the chaos, they just got their lord left, who just tanks it out, just tanks it right out.
Who have you got on their lord?
Lord Skrolk is
Can we have a
going
look? Can we have a
mano-y-mano
lord
over
off?
here. Little lord action.
Yeah, I want to see that.
He's desperately just trying to avoid damage.
Enjoy my filth.
Easy peasy.
Look, with the shield up, just like, oh,
He's just
the
like,
smell is
come
so
on,
wretched.
out of the way.
Oh my God, Bill, I'm gonna.
Bill. Who's Bill?
One of his units. They got names.
Chaos. Chaos don't have names.
They're all called Bill.
I'm
All right,
gonna-
all
I'm gonna-
marauders, Bill.
I'm going to drop a rock on him.
See, we're everywhere.
Nice.
Oh, I just can't get away from the stench.
Love it. That was pretty decisive.
Yeah.
Good times.
It sounds rubbish because there's just me clapping, but well done.
Now I'm clapping
Thanks,
myself.
thanks,
It's even
thanks,
worse.
Jess.
Oh, so many rats. Look at we deployed 2.2 thousand.
Wait, what's that food gained from them?
Oh yeah, you gain food from doing battles, just like you would loot. Good times. Because we ate them.
Yeah.
We ate all the corpses.
Are we gonna re-eat them? Eat them.
Well, are we going to eat the ones that we've captured? That's the question. We also got a new banner, look. +4 melee attack. I'm going to pop that on one of my rat ogres. And let's look at the kills. Who did the most kills here? I think the Plague Claw was probably our
Hang on, the assassin
MVP.
got no kills. Fired!
Fired. I think I actually just left him in the forest, to be honest. He didn't really need to do
Michael!
anything. He was just chilling out. Just chilling out. Do we want to eat? There's a lot of people saying eat. There we go. We're eating them. We're eating them.
Soon shall be art plate lord.
This is, of course, the first ritual, so they're struggling. They're struggling
Are
here.
they coming in for round 2?
Oh, they're very
Honestly.
aggressive. The AR on these guys is very aggressive. Oh, they've completed a ritual as well. Dear, oh dear. So one thing that, right, these guys are pretty much torn to pieces. So I might be able to just finish them off with these guys here. That way I can still move Skrolk over to the other army. It's peasy.
Even great clans
Again.
have to be me.
And then we can move the Skrolk over. Force march and get him as close to that Chaos Army over there as possible. He's probably going to move on Norkmold Crater because he wants to go after Subatoon. So that's the one thing that I really need to look after, because if they take down one of my ritual sites, then we're in trouble. Then we're really in trouble. We're going to get some more skills as well.
Might it not be prudent to raise a lord and hold it for a little while? Just buff out a little small army? Because then you've got the garrison force and that one, because then at least it might hold them off to get your main army down.
Yeah, what is the garrison force on this guy? It's not bad, actually. It's mainly clan rats, but, you know, they've also got a warlock engineer. So hopefully they go after that. We do have heroes and garrisons now, which is very fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we'll recruit a cheeky lord. We've got the cash for it. You know, we're not like rolling in it, but we can pull it off. Let's get crazy here. We need some ruin in our lives, I think. Coming in at 6 loyalty. That's not good enough. And we'll give him some clan rats as well. Hopefully. Also, did you notice that? Yeah. What?
I was reading some chat.
By the way, chat. We need to have a word, because
What did they do?
we always peak at 420.
Guys!
What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
You know.
Where's the dude with the glasses? I don't know who that is.
Is it James?
Yes, you can use things like the Doom Wheel to plow through your own units, and if they are getting trampled, then they probably will take friendly fire, I imagine. We've got a lot of comments on friendly fire. Basically, we have like a system for like judging the arc of fire, and people won't fire if they won't hit their target, essentially. Right. So if there's a big old clump of units and they're firing like a very straight projectile, something like a bullet from a slinger or whatever. They
just won't.
Yeah, it's a waste of ammo, right?
Yeah.
So if you've got something like our warp fire throwers, they have more of an arc, so they will actually fire into your own into your own units. That will happen.
That's wise.
And so, you know, shove your slaves in and just have some fun. Can you get a mount for Skrolk? No, the Skaven Lords do not have mounts, but the generic ones do. So if you're having a Warlord, you can get a... what's it called? Bonebreaker, which is like a massive rat ogre which you ride on top of. And if you go for a Grey Seer, you'll get a Screaming Bell.
I love
if you go
the
for a
Screaming
Plague
Bell.
Priest, you will get a Plague Furnace. And we all know about the Screaming Bell because the animations are amazing. Let's upgrade our assassin. He leveled up, even though he didn't do anything, so that's pretty good. Let's get some concealment bombs. They're pretty cool. Then we can also upgrade some of our buildings as well. Get some shields going. Move new lord into city. Yep, probably a good shout. There we go. Oh, we've actually got more slots. 5 slots here. It's outrageous. Get some spears. We're running out of money though. That's the one issue we're having at the moment. Definitely
What
low
can we do?
Low
Is
on
there any
cash.
kind of right or...
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We can't afford any of them, so that's kind of irrelevant. But we do have sort of recruitment costs down and stuff like that we could have popped. I think that might be still going, isn't it? The dominating scheme. We do still have that happening.
Did not only last...
Yeah, so we do have cheaper recruitment costs at the moment, so good times. Let's end the turn there. Hopefully we won't get completely wrecked by these chaos. But we'll see what happens. It's now moving around. You see what I mean? Look at the armies they have. I think they've got a pretty strong economy. They're actually at war with Clan Scryer up there. Got some Sotek doors moving around. All kinds of stuff going on. Vampire Coast we also need to worry about because of essentially...
Aren't we kind of buddies, or was that our previous one?
No, that was the previous
right.
one. On this one,
do we want to be
I
buddies?
immediately went to war with them because they were on my doorstep. Ah, and
That's
everyone has
gonna be
completed their ritual
everything.
apart from us, Joey. Everyone but us has completed their ritual.
This is on you, Wills.
It's my
Come
fault.
on.
It's my fault. But, you know, we will catch up, and of course we can sort of send little, you know... What's the word for... excursions? That'll do.
Yeah.
We can send off little excursion forces to take on their settlements and stuff. So. Now, if we attack, we are going to get some backup there. It is an ambush. Let's do it. We're going to give it a go. It's not in our favour, but we need to take him out, so let's do it.
It's fine.
We
It's
can
all
do it.
good.
We can do it.
You can do it. Yeah, I'm getting asked some questions. Just to be clear, I'm a guest. I'm not in the community team. And so I'm just here to assist and hang out with Michael. So
You are sort of, as far as the whole brand team go, you are the lore expert.
I know a lot about Warhammer.
Because
I spent a lot of years on it now.
For anyone who doesn't know, Joey used to do some tabletop, like, YouTube.
Yes, I'm legit.
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 Too legit.
But
to quit.
tabletop videos back in the day. So, yeah, all good. But I can't answer any of your questions here because I don't work on that at all.
Nice. Ronald is with us.
Who?
Oh, 13 magic. Love that. Love that.
Was a gamble.
So where are our reinforcements coming in? They're coming in from the other side.
How you doing?
How you doing?
What? Excuses, Joey. No, just truth. I don't want to manage your expectations.
We're gonna stay hidden, so these guys are gonna have no idea what's going on. They're probably gonna go for the hill here, but once again we'll have another hidden force here, so I think we'll be alright. Everyone's saying we're screwed this battle. Our reinforcements haven't come in yet, by the way. This isn't our entire army. That's the main thing we're waiting for here. So, these guys, they're actually completely unaware as of now. So we're just waiting for these guys to come in. They're on their way. They're on their way.
Oh, I've got no more tea left.
Let's move up. Come on, reinforcements. Come on, reinforcements. They are coming, right?
Right?
They got the memo, right?
Right?
I mean, they know we're doing it today, right? It's not tomorrow, guys. Oh, no.
Oh.
You said reinforcements, right? Reinforcements are delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, where were they going to come from?
Oh, mate.
Do we know?
I sent them a Facebook message and I said 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock
Just going to check.
at the ambush site.
No, you put the wrong date.
Alright, let's drop this here. This mouse is like really sensitive, so I keep accidentally popping it.
That irks
Here
me
they
so much.
come.
Woo!
Here they are.
Yes.
Oh, I was getting worried. It is the Skaven. They could have betrayed us. That would be funny. That would be really funny.
Yeah, chat's giving you good advice. Like, just flee. Do what Skaven do best.
I think it's based on the distance between the battle site and the reinforcers. Ooh, they're running away from us now. I'm just trying to drop some damage on that cavalry as soon as I can because they're going to be really annoying. Let's start moving our forces up now. So we'll move over here. So we're going to have our clown rats over here at the front.
Yep.
Then we'll also actually
Have you just got one unit up in there?
up in where? Sorry.
That I can just see one unit losing a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, that's a menace below.
Okay, good.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I just sent them in there to make them
Occupy.
worried. To make them worried, basically, to stop them coming after
No,
us.
that's smart.
Just going to move back slightly, just to make sure that they're not going to get spotted. Okay. Have you noticed that everyone says roster as rooster by accident?
Really?
Yeah. Like,
I haven't,
when
but...
you're going to upgrade the rooster.
Oh.
We've got a warlock engineer here, by the way, who has a warp lightning.
Oh, look at his little glasses!
They're not glasses, they're goggles.
Sure, yeah.
They're
sure.
manly goggles. Yep. Here he is, running around. They look very cool. I like those guys. haven't been spotted yet. They're all just sort of like arguing with themselves at the moment. They can't see an army, so they're like, what do we do? What do we do? Kill these guys. Oh no, that's not good. We've been spotted.
Oh no.
Goddamn warhounds.
Yeah, but haven't you just killed them already?
Yeah. What we can do is, we're a bit far for that. Drop it maybe there. No. Just a little too far. Alright, warhounds are gone. Hopefully we're hidden now again. God, these
Don't say good doggos. Bad.
bad doggos.
We're the Skaven.
Alright. You guys, line up like this. We're then going to move you up, because you're a skirmisher force. And then, as a whole, we're going to move up like this, okay? Think you can do that, guys? We're going to get on the hill, and then they're going to come for us. And that is when the initial force over here is going to start moving behind them.
Yes.
These guys are coming up to
Although,
us,
can
which I'm
they
a bit
see?
worried about. So now that they've been
No.
fought off, they dodged. They got the dodge in. Oh well, let's go for
They're
them anyway.
marauders.
Let's go for them anyway. We just want to keep them busy. Make sure they're sat in that center force there.
Need some cats.
Start moving
Nice.
over. I'm also going to bring my Garcia over a bit closer so they can drop some magic right there. So hopefully he gets there soon enough. If so, this is going to be a big hit. Ready?
Yep. Yes.
Nice. Very, very low cooldown on that one as well. It's only like 20 seconds, so we can keep dropping that. Okay. Right, now we're moving in. Okay. I'm actually going to split these guys up a little bit. So these guys are going to be in the free. We're going to keep this hill. And
No, it's not an AI problem. What Michael's been doing is putting a spell on them to get some rats to pop up to keep them occupied while he's kind of, you know, spent some time putting some units at the back, the initial army, and then the reinforcements kind of lining them up within the forest to put them on the hill where we are now. So it's not the AI, it's just some occupation tactics, right?
yeah, pretty much. It's just keeping them. They're trying to regroup now, trying to get into a more of a fighting stance because they're actually going to have to move up. Do you hold shift to move formation like that? You do, yeah. So if you select all, you can hold down... actually, I probably shouldn't select all. That's a really bad idea. I'll just grab my 2s over here. So if you hold down Alt and then hold down left click, you can drag your entire formation like this.
Yep.
Which is a very handy skill. And you can see our little force actually did some good work over there. We've got some Chaos Marauders over here. These guys are more equipped to taking down highly armoured units, so we can start moving on those. And now we can start moving this force downhill, start getting involved, get stuck in. We've already got our forces shooting up against them.
I love when this music kicks in.
Oh, I love this song. It's great. Now,
So it's Alt,
our
not
Warlock
Shift.
Engineer, as you know, is a melee hero. Get him involved here, and hopefully he stops them. He's going to be just out. Going to hit them in the back. Done a little bit of damage there. A little bit of damage. Let's keep firing on those because they're a nice big juicy target. And let's move in now. These guys are going to start flanking around. You can actually do shift and hold down right click to also do
Yeah, I
movements
love
like
that.
Very handy. We're going to drop some more white lightning over here. Now we've got some units who have gone after their lord.
See, this is the kind of thing I would use pause or slow-mo for, is to do this kind of more intricate formation stuff.
If you've just started playing Total War, it can be a bit daunting doing stuff like this. I'm still pretty bad at it, so it's fine. But basically, yeah, it's all just about one thing that Dogbot always tells us, as the sort of like vet in the community team. It's always pick your micros, right? Make sure that you have less to micro than your enemy does, especially multiplayer. Obviously, the AI cheats. Bloody cheating AI because they're a robot and they can just micro everyone at the same time, which is obviously cheating.
Yeah.
There.
Shift right or left, they're getting very particular about the specifics.
Which one are we talking about, sorry?
About moving in
formation. So hold down Alt and left click and drag to do this. And then if you're moving in a line, hold down Shift and then left click and... Oh, sorry, right click and drag. That's, yeah, there we go, to move in a line.
Got it?
And they will
All good?
move from point to point. Which is very handy. You can move these guys up.
Yeah, that warp
Please.
lightning is legit.
Do you remember when everyone said I was screwed for this battle?
You've done really well on battles. You've achieved the objectives that you needed to when it's been a
That's all that matters,
absolute
right?
loss.
That's all that matters.
Well, yeah, if you've got your own objective, it is smart to have something that you can achieve from a battle, if nothing but die.
I'm going to try and just drop a wall lightning on these guys, see if it hits. Ah, they've run away. Oh, these guys have gotten in the way of the people who are going to run away into it. That's not fair. Actually, I'm going to get my Lord to come over here and take down this Chaos Lord.
Is it Lord off? Zoom
Lord
in! I love a good Lord off.
Gracie has a very cool model.
What's his name? What's our Chaos Lord's name?
Chaos Lord is called Veritas,
Of course it is.
and he does not want anything.
Run, coward! I love with the shield, just like. It looks so.
Stop! Stop, please. One thing you can also do, if we're doing little tidbits on how to control your armies, this one's really useful.
I think we should.
Once you've got your guys in formation, sorry, I'm just going to get this out of the lock. Once you've got your guys in a formation, you can hold down Control and press the left and right arrows to rotate them. It's another really
All useful stuff,
thing.
honestly. Took me about 2 years of playing Total War when James was like, you know, you can do this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh!
Also, as you know, like if you've got your guys in a formation, you don't want them to move out of that formation, you can lock it like this. So as soon as you move, they'll move in that formation that they were in. Tidbits.
Learning. With wheels.
Bob the Fat says is unhappy that the Chaos Lord ran away with half health, but basically his entire army had been destroyed. So
Leadership, they don't care.
Yeah, it's leadership, isn't it? Like eventually you're just going to be like, right, this is it. I'm done.
If they fight well enough, they'll get a blessing from one of the various Chaos Lords anyway. It's what they're after.
Yeah.
They don't care about honour. They're chaos.
Got some nice tasty food there. I want some more food, so I'm going to enslave before chat tells me to eat them.
I think that's the only option you're going to get from those guys.
We got some more Warpstone tokens. Even more miscast chance. And we killed Veritas. And we killed the Followers of Chaos. So our ritual should be pretty safe from now on, which means we can start moving up north, which is good. We might have to actually bin this guy off now, though, because we are running out of money. So see you later. That's going to give us about 378 a turn. Yeah, eat them later. Exactly, Sanya. Eat them later. You don't have to eat them right now. We can eat them in the future. That's why we get food.
Save it for Ron, as they say.
Exactly.
Later on.
Later on.
Yeah, no, Jess hates it.
Now, we've got Vampire Coast there. Who are we worried about here? Me and Clan Sky are getting on pretty well, so I don't need to worry about those guys. I am worried about these guys. Hit the north. They don't like me very much, so maybe we'll start moving on them.
Who are they?
Itza, however, I think they've moved their forces out. Now, these guys are really, really strong, so I would actually like to take them out as soon as possible.
It's a pretty large province.
So I'm gonna move up here just to get a view of what they're rocking in this town at the moment.
Did you only have one settlement that had waystones? Or
Warp-
wave fragments?
warpstone.
Warpstones.
Wait, what are we, high elves?
Sorry, it's been a rough, long week.
High elves?
Warpstones.
No, Warpstone, glorious Warpstone.
So just the one?
This Altar of the Horned Rat is producing Warpstone. It's a ritual resource site.
Don't we need more?
Yes, but I haven't
Ultimately.
found any yet.
Okay.
So
That was my question. Do we know where any more are?
yeah, if we keep moving north, we might find some, which would be very, very handy. This should be on ultra unit size. I'll check for you. What's in game settings, isn't it? Maybe? I don't know.
On unit size, we tend not to go too big because we're doing a stream. We don't, you know, while it...
No, this is
James-
ultra.
Is it? James
Yeah.
always has it on ultra. Who's complaining about it the other day?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I love ultra.
No, he loves it too, but he was saying that we don't tend to.
Hmm.
But if we have, we have. Good.
You want us to use the undertunnel stance there? I can do
Yeah,
that next
go on.
turn. I'll do that next turn. This guy's got it as well. There we go. Use underway. Basically, we can traverse underground terrain, so we can move through mountains, stuff like that. We're immune to attrition, but we have a chance of being intercepted, and we can't initiate battle. So, as you can see, go straight through the rivers. Just go under the river. Rivers are only as deep as the bed, you know.
That is true. That's so philosophical. The river's only as deep
The river
as
is
the
only
bed.
as deep as the bed, my children.
It is what you make it.
Okay, so Itza, their garrison force,
Is huge.
pretty tonk.
Huge.
Oh my god, that is huge. So we have 4 Temple Guard units, 3 Saurus Warriors with shields. We've got skink cohorts with javelins, Cauldron Riders, 2 Feral Stegodons, 2 Croxagors, and 2 Pterodon Riders. Ooh, that, considering I have no anti-large whatsoever, that will be a bit difficult, I reckon.
I feel like you're just kind of a feeding ground for pterodons at that point.
Munch. I love the sound effect, Joey.
Thank you.
It's good. What's this force like? They've got some Saurus here. Got a little Saurus Old Blood. I love the Saurus Old Blood. They look really cool. I love their feathery headdress. Food Luck taking that. See what you did there. Food Luck.
Do we have any more heroes? I do like to name a good hero.
We have the Assassin, but we've already called him Gilratian, which apparently is just some kind of like horrible insult to his death.
I think we should take it back to Mika Cackle, because what a name in itself!
It is a pretty good name. I like
Mika, go on.
Ooh, we're in caps lock. That is pretty good.
And I deeply hope that somewhere we find Gilgallion on this campaign map, that he lives on through your save game. And if not, don't worry, I'll get you from the last save game before James wasted 60 influence on you. You are so expensive.
Ooh, 60 influence is a lot.
God.
That is a lot of money. Speed these guys up. I'm actually just going to hit the settings and have it as... Wait, where is it? We want everyone. Individual functions? Your function? I can't remember how to do it. Oh, that's allied and enemy. Oh, okay, right. So neutral, we want them to be lords. Animation fastest. Done. Cool. Go ahead.
I love that you can do that.
Yeah, it's really handy because we've made a lot of quality of life improvements in the UI. So many little things that you probably won't even notice when you're playing, but then you'll go back to the original one and you think, oh god,
oh yeah,
you can't do that. But that's, you know, one of the nice things about having a sequel. You can just refine and go back to things that you started and just make things better, you know? Just make this game great again. Really should stop using that meme. Right. Let's move up onto Quetzal. We are leaving ourselves a little bit undefended. I think this is the first ritual I've ever done, you know, because I've been doing so many early game campaigns.
Are you nervous?
I'm a little bit nervous. I'm worried that some random Chaos Army are just going to be like, oh yeah, no, we're here now as well. But I don't think so.
It's fine, let's give it a go.
Mitchie apparently says some YouTuber has found Gilgallion as a faction leader. The faction leader of Illyrion. Love it.
Oh.
Gilgallion is in prison. Gilgallion is imprisoned in Joeyburg.
That's what we called it.
We called our...
Lothan is now Joeyburg.
Yeah,
in everyone's save game, everyone's Total War games now.
Yeah,
please,
we've edited
right?
it completely for everyone.
Everyone,
you don't have a
please
choice
name
anymore.
Lothan Joeyburg.
You don't have a choice anymore.
And send me pics.
Send me pics.
Of that.
Don't ask the community.
Yes, I heard it. I heard it.
You don't want to know what they're sending you. We're also going to have a look at some of the buildings we can build. I kind of want to upgrade to a level 5 because once I do that, we can actually get some help heads. And that is an incredible idea. So we're on 5 population surplus. We just need the money. 6.4k. It's quite a lot of money. Quite a lot of money. So we're going to have to save up now.
Doom.
Doom.
Engineer. Ask money.
All right, let's do it. Pestilent plans. So many Skaven plans.
Success!
What?
What's that caterpillar?
Whoa,
Was that
who's this guy?
Catpillar?
Got some slan.
Oh, I love the slan on the campaign
I know you love the slan.
Pestilence will come to all.
Ooh.
Whether you bargain or...
Hello, Vampire Counts. Vampire Coast, rather. They don't like what's going on at the moment. They're not enjoying themselves. Tough.
Rejected.
Someone changed Lothern to Joeyburg on the wiki.
Please.
Great idea. Rite of Sotek has been performed.
Someone suggested that there be a DLC where it's just me judging your choices in the campaign.
Well, from the little
yeah, like
camera point at the
imagine
top
it,
there.
right? So it's just, you know.
That was a
What
terrible
an
mistake.
awful mistake.
Do the voice, you gits. They want the voice again.
That's you next.
Modders would like to know if the modding tool will be updated for Total War Warhammer 2. We don't have info on the modding tools in this stream. It won't be very long.
No.
We have been talking about it in the office. It will come soon. Don't worry about it.
News will be released when we say it will. Not a moment before nor after. Like a wizard is never late, you know? It arrives exactly when it means to.
Exactly when
the
it
same
means
for
to.
Total War news. Don't ask us again. It will happen when it happens.
I got aggressive. Don't ask us again.
Don't you
I
dare.
swear to God.
No, it's all about Skrolk. We're eating into his time,
Yeah, we are.
you know?
Right, Quetzal, Garrison, pretty low. These guys can take it on their own, I think.
Eat it.
Ooh! Squeakness! Declare war on these guys. They're pretty powerful, actually, so we want to... Oh, didn't see that they were allied with Itza. Probably shouldn't have pressed that button, but we need some action, so let's do this. Decisive victory. Leave and occupy. Let's get some more banners for his army, which is good. Yeah, it's a problem. We're now all those guys. Probably should have realised.
Do we have any friends?
Do we have any friends? No.
Friends that we can set war coordinations on?
I'm going to hope that they intercept by going for one of my things. Hopefully. Squeak! People in chat love that. When is Mortal Empire's released? Shortly after the launch. We don't have a confirmed date for that yet, but we will do eventually. I like Metavel. He's got a good metabolism. He's a good blade master. He's going to be good on the campaign, on the battle map. Sorry, taking down other lords. It's good times. I might try and actually. These guys would like a military.
Yeah, and what was that? Straight military instead of defensive.
That was proper military. Yeah. So we can actually now drop some war coordination targets. And I want to go after these guys because these guys are already at war, which is very handy. So yes,
I always think that's quite helpful to just take off the pressure a little bit.
Once you've got an ally, also, now this is a very Skaven way of thinking, but once you've got an ally, it gives the enemy another target to go after instead of you. So that's the main thing, right? Let's look at some of our buildings as well. We're saving up cash though. We're saving up cash. Also, got some rights that we take.
You got the money though. Did you not want to upgrade, or do you want to write instead?
No, I want to upgrade. I want to help it Abomination. The chat wants to help it Abomination,
Yeah.
I imagine. Wheels, will you do a co-op campaign with me? Sure. I mean, probably not, but...
But maybe.
Maybe. It's a potential. Ooh, they sent some heroes after us. And they failed, which is good.
Of course they
Haven't
failed.
moved the Lord yet, so we can go after him, which is good. Yeah, I see someone saying, help it. So... Chat wants Doom Wheel. That's fair. That is fair.
Do
But
you
once
also want Doom Wheel?
I do also want. I want to do wheels. So if we can look at
Could we rename it to Doom Wheels?
it will also give us another. We can definitely rename it Doom Wheels. It'll also give us another slot. So we can definitely do that. Let's see, Doom Wheel. We need a. Oh god, that's a lot of buildings to build. We need a construction cabin, then a warp forge, then a warp turbine plant. So Doom Wheels are quite late game. Because
They're amazing.
they're incredible. I don't know if anyone watched our part 2 of the multiplayer stream, but oh my god, they do some work. If you micro them, those guys are lethal. So much fun to play with. Alright, let's go. Let's get these guys. And let's take on. They got some pterodons. Wheels of the Hope Steels.
Well, it doesn't make sense to name them to Joey Wheels. Doom Wheels makes perfect sense.
No, it makes perfect wheels. It makes perfect
It
wheels.
does make perfect
It makes
wheels.
perfect sense because it's Joey Wheels.
Oh yeah. Also, we're MJ instead of JJ as a stream. Did you?
Team Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Did you know that my mum's maiden name is Jackson? So had she like divorced my dad,
You'd be Michael
I'd be
Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Isn't that funny? Oh, we've pulled off another ambush. God, I love this game.
Joey Wheels is OP.
Joey
Doom
Wheels.
Joey. Doom Joey.
Doom Joey. That's just standard Joey, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's put these guys. Oh yeah, obviously we want to be next to the force that we're actually ambushing. That would also be handy. Oops. Put these guys over here. And just rotate with the new skill that we all learned today. Today on Total War Academy. We've also got our Rat Ogres, which I'm going to pop in their own little unit. Basically, I want to. These guys are my main armor piercing, so I want to get them after those Saurus. So put those free. Some play claws. We can get these guys over here, just sort of poking out, and I will protect them with one of these units of climate spears. Get our lords and heroes. Sorry guys, I'm just setting up. Pop our assassin over there. Pop them in group 3. Plague Center Bearers, I want right in the middle to hit their targets. And then we've also got some skirmishes, which I'm going to just keep over here and just start flanking around with. Which I think we good. Okay, good. Let's gamble. No. Let's start deployment, sorry. Hit start battle. Bosh.
Do it.
Instantly want to pick the most heavily armored, which is probably going to be these Saurus Warriors and Shields. Starts those guys. And what I love is that they haven't even spotted us yet, so this is going to be a rude surprise for them. Hello!
Pew!
Oh no!
Oh!
Sorry! Dear oh dear, they didn't like that at all, did they?
Nope.
Let's group these guys up as well. Over here. Okay, group these guys up in one. And let's start moving out the trees, because they're going to hate that. Here. We've also got some Croxagors, which we need to look out for, because they're going to be a bit of a pain. I'm going to menace below when I can. Not yet. That's going to be a pretty easy target. We don't need to worry about those. Clamrat's going after those guys, and then let's just start moving up. Put these guys in.
Oh, there's so many of them.
Plague Monk's going to go after the Croxagors because they're pretty heavily armoured, so hopefully we can pop those guys over there. Just stop one of these charges with our menace below, and let's bring in the Rat Ogres. And we're still firing over here. We'll be firing on those guys now because they're coming towards us.
Balance of power is in your favour though, so...
Oh yeah, I think it was from the start. It's slightly towards us, so we should be okay. Rat Ogres are probably the fastest unit in the Skaven roster, which makes them very good for flanking. So, for example, let's get these guys right over there. Let's get our assassin going after their lord. Then we'll get one unit coming after these guys. Those are spears, but we're going right in the back of them, so we should be okay. Also got another unit right over there. And then we're going to drop after these guys as well. And I kind of want to move my skirmishers over here so they can start targeting these pterodons because they're going to be a bit of an issue. So I'm just going to move them around there. And then these guys are going to start targeting those stink cohorts over there.
Do you have one unit of Rat Ogres not engaged out of interest?
These guys are chasing. That's why they're not engaged. Let's get Skrolk to drop some poison damage on my units as well.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Plague cast. Let's get some nice shots as well. Rogue there, ramming someone into the ground. Oh, that poor skink. That poor Saurus. This guy is
brutal.
Just chilling, basically. At this point, we can probably drop one of our breaths as well because they're just clogged up a little bit here. I'm going to drop it like around here. Nice. Now those guys have gone out of control, which is very handy. Oops, these guys can actually move. And it looks like this battle's pretty much over, to be honest.
Yeah.
I will leave one to keep firing on these guys just in case, but these guys need to kind of come over and deal with these pterodons. I'm also going to drop these guys right here. These skirmishers. See you later, lads. Skaven are just so fun, Joey.
They are.
They have so
fun.
many nasty tricks that they can pull off.
I mean, visually.
Oh, I just rotated that.
Oh.
That's how you rotate. You have your weird mouse that does bad things. Drop some plague monks on them. Oh, they're going to walk into it.
Yes!
Oh, that was a bad choice.
For them.
For them. Some more wins, do some more magic. I'm just having fun here. The only thing I'm worried about is these flipping pterodons. These guys are just having too much fun shooting. Now, who have they got left over here? I'm guessing it's just their lord, yeah. It's basically just swamp him. Once we take down all of their melee units, of course, flyers will be forced to land, so we don't need to worry about that too much. These guys just going for a run now. Just send them off in their hours.
Kill them.
Right, now we can start firing on these pterodons, and you can see their morale start to drop now they're actually taking damage and they've got no one left.
Yeah, it's just...
And they're going to be forced to land now.
Oh, nice.
Simple times. Two
What
birds,
is it,
one
though?
stone.
2 pterodons, 1 stone.
2 pterodons, 1 sling bullet. Also, was it confirmed that these guys drop poo? Are they throwing poo? No, they're throwing bullets. Okay. They do look like
Or at
poos.
least some stones, you know?
They
Oh,
look
lizard men.
pretty deadly as well, actually, those bullets. Oh. Oh, what a shot.
Oh,
Ruined
right
that
in the
guy's
back.
day. Ami and HBot says he bought this game because of this stream.
Yes!
Yes! I'm going to copy and paste that comment and just send it to Rob.
Our boss, yeah.
Our boss. And just be like,
The boss.
it's working, guys. They love it. They're enjoying it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying having fun.
We made one person pre-order.
Wallflower Ninja says, what do I have against using my assassin? He was actually fighting their lord. So he was doing exactly what I wanted him to. He's just a very good melee hero, but he can also just pop up in the bad places as well. Flamespire Phoenix is the true poo dropper, of course.
But what was Skrolk doing then if he killed one dude?
Skrolk, now, right, the thing is, right, spells do more damage than they do kills, usually, okay? So they don't
That
necessarily...
is a poor show, Skrolk.
He was just chilling. He's a caster. He also gave everyone poison damage, which helped.
Well, I mean...
And look how many spells he got. We've already got him in Arcane Conduit. He's looking pretty tanked out on the spells tree. So, guys, what do we want? Do we want maybe Envoy of the Council, which gives us diplomatic relations with all Skaven factions?
Don't we kind of...
Sneaky or Tricksy for some resistance? Maybe we want some blue skills?
Should we
Maybe we want
confederate?
to have some inspiring presence? We could confederate. We might be able to confederate with Clan Skrolk, because that would be good.
Then we might need to have some better relations with other Skavens.
Skrolk was supervising. Exactly. Thank you, Limiting Zero. He is a spellcaster, right? He doesn't need to get involved. You know, he's there to just pop some spells every now and again.
Yes.
Also, I
support.
completely missed one of my ref spells, which would have gotten me a lot of kills.
Fair.
Red. I've got some people asking for some reds. Inspiring presence. Balfour pre-ordered before it was cool. That's fine.
Great.
We don't mind. That was chitters there.
Yeah, I was going to say...
He did say chitters. Do we want to abduct?
I love
Or do we want to
abducting
train?
promising
I
candidates.
probably want to train, actually. I do like abducting, but... God. I must have such a bad image of myself in the stream. Some of the comments I made.
You're forgiven.
Oh, dear.
Well, some people say the stream is so good, I need to reorder. Just pre-order for
Yeah.
a friend, ready for Christmas, and then you're a great friend.
Just buy multiples. Why not? Right, we've got some dangerous armies coming up. So, one thing we might want to do...
I said I like abducting.
Did you?
I did.
Also, we've got both our quest battles, basically, which we can go for.
Ugh.
Essentially, we need to get a Pox Cauldron, and then use that Pox Cauldron to get some Plague Mugs or some Sensibilities. So, we can do that. I do like abducting Wheels 2017. That is the quote of the day.
Sorry, remember when Oscar swore on the stream?
Yeah, Oscar.
Oscar!
Do you not remember
No,
that?
I don't believe it.
Basically, he said the S word twice. I know, right? I know, right? What's the garrison like in
It's
Quest?
Oscar.
Too bad. So we've got some Rat Ogres, which can deal with some of them heavily armoured guys. Cold One Riders.
Yep.
Those guys do not have anti-large, so that's good. They do cause terror. Okay, I am worried about this, but I think I can handle the battle should it come to it. I think. I wonder if we could spawn in a little... I don't have any heroes here.
I have never said a swear word in a stream.
Have you not? Are you sure? I feel like maybe that's a lie. Think about it.
I say the, like, someone said I said the F word. That's very strong.
That is strong.
You know, I think I wouldn't instinctively say it on a live stream.
One of my favourite... Oh, that's a big stack that's moving quite close to our allies. One of my favourite accidental swears on stream was probably Guy Mead. When he was just we were playing... Oh, Confed.
Not made.
Confed?
Yes, Confederate.
Guys, do we want a Confed with Clan
Yes.
Scryer?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Ooh,
Confederate.
What if they have two wheels?
Two wheels.
What if they have two wheels?
We obviously Confederate.
Not even asking chat anymore.
Yeah, yeah. They were saying yes anyway, for sure.
Let's see what this stack's like. Oh, an all-right army. Ooh, I like that.
Oh, the 13.
They've got a very lispy voice, some of these guys. Star Tower, a tiny occupied elven colony. And we've also got a port here as well that we can build. Is that the only territory they have left? Now I can see why they wanted to confederate.
because they have nothing.
So we've got Morlock as well. Also, our economy is getting wrecked because of the amount of armies that we have now. So these guys are basically useless, so I'm going to bin them off.
Bin them.
Sorry,
Who's that,
mate.
though? Morlock?
Yeah, Morlock. More like...
Nope. I don't have anything for you.
Go away.
That was so bad.
That's the idea.
So bad it was great.
We've also got this tower over here. We could build that dock, but we don't want to run out of money. We have got, like... We've got the money that... I know I have more armies than I can maintain. Don't worry, I know about that. More like Porlock. Oh,
come on, that would have been so easy.
God, that was an easy joke.
Man, you got it.
Oh well. I'm gonna. Oh, do you know what I could do? No, that's stupid. Don't worry. I'll let him come for me. Okay, that's good. I think I might have to end the turn there. I'm just gonna have to take a hit.
Look
here.
to the west. Go left. You have more to the left. To the left. To the left. To the left.
You know this is the left, right?
Well, I'm just saying what the chat is saying.
No, look. Here's the forces. Lords and heroes. Oops. We've got Matarbal. Obside. Fabrigir of Mordheim. Oh, we do have more. Yeah, we can get rid of him. That's fine. We can get rid of him.
Yeah.
So these guys did have a bit more territory than I gave them credit for. They're up here as well. We've got quite a sprawling empire now.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. Let's see if we
this.
can try and make any more trade friends and get our upkeep without disbanding anymore.
Yeah.
Because haven't you just disbanded almost all of the armies that you confederated?
We're only losing 239 now.
Okay.
By the way, how good does this map look? Beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so this is our biggest issue here. And then that's pretty much done with. We're about to take a hit, okay? We might win this battle, we might not. Okay.
Teclis!
What is the strongest infantry unit in the new game? The Blackguard of Nagaron are very strong. That's I don't have the exact stats, but I think they're probably pretty much up there. They're pretty deadly.
I'll say I do like Dark Elf fashion.
Purple.
Yes, spikes.
Spikes. Purple spikes. He's running off back to Itza, but he's not going to make it. Also, we've got another hero coming in. He's probably going to try and do something to us, which is very mean of him. He's going to try and destroy our garrison, probably. Oh, they've got a lot of heroes, these guys. Oh, this is a new faction, though. Now, those guys don't actually like us. Yeah, well, I haven't heard this track yet.
No, me neither.
All right. It's fittingly somber, considering what's about to happen.
And you've got a reinforcing army. How are you?
Yeah, it's a tiny one, though, because we just took it for ourselves. We're going to have to get some menace below charges, I think. 8 charges. Let's do this.
Good luck. Right, if not defeat them, what is the objective then? What have they got?
Joey the Goth. Joey, how dare you saying this as a proud Azrai?
What?
That
saying
you
what?
like Dark Elf fashion.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know.
You can peep over the fence
We're
every
all
now and again.
Exactly. This is Warhammer 2, you know. Wood Elves are in my heart, but they
and
are
rogue
Warhammer
armies.
1.
All right.
Prepare to die.
I'm thinking he's talking to his own men when he says that.
Yeah, at this point.
So we've got a lot of clan rats, which are probably not going to feel that confident. We do have our rat ogres, which is going to be our little flanking force. I think what we need to do is take out those Cauldron Riders, because they're deadly. They're very deadly. We have some more clan rats and Skaven slaves that are basically just going to be here, I think.
Form a
Not gonna
disorderly
do too
mob.
much.
Exactly.
I'm gonna. I don't want to. This is bad. All right.
There are Wood Elves in the Southlands?
I don't know. Maybe.
Let's investigate. After this battle, that you definitely win.
More after 6.
Good luck with this.
No, these guys are going to have to stay behind the line because they'll get torn apart by those Cauldron Riders. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Guys, we can do this. We can do this.
No, it's always Wood Elves over any other elves, and it's Treekin.
Treekin are cool, man. Treekin are very cool.
It's tree folk over the elves.
Okay. I don't want to go in the water because any of their skinks are then going to get a bonus.
No, you don't. What, if you go in the water?
Okay, so skinks have a trait called aquatic,
yeah.
which means that all of the negative traits that you get from fighting in water, they ignore.
Oh.
Which means basically, if you go up against them in the water, they'll actually have a benefit against you, which is really, really annoying sometimes. We've also got some skink cohorts, javeliniers. They've just got some javelins they can throw before they get involved in combat, which makes it a bit difficult. But we're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. We're going to be fine.
Yeah, this is fine. Gilgallian's last words, as chat says.
I'm going to try and drop this here just to try and stop those guys in their tracks and then go after them. Come on, guys. Get involved. Get involved. Set up the anvil. Come on.
Gilgallian the overrated. You weren't there, man.
Oh, yes.
That is nice.
I love the Rat Ogre charge. They have the biggest charge bonus in the entire Skaven roster, the Rat Ogres.
Do they?
Yeah, little tidbit for you. And you can see why. Okay, this is good. I read this. Golden Riders, that's fine. I don't have any spears, which is annoying, but I'm going to shoot us into these guys.
Yourselves. I've got the power to time you out, sir. Or ma'am.
Oh, that is a big threat.
Whew. Okay. What have I missed? Just made a cup of tea. We're in a battle. Balance of power is a bit more in the middle. It wasn't. It was looking not really in Wills' favour.
It's looking pretty bad, but we're going to be okay. We're going to be
I think so. It's looking better than it did in the auto-resolve, but we shall see. It is a bit chaotic at this point.
All right, in comes the second charge. I'm basically ignoring my front line because they're kind of useless at this point. It's the Rat Ogres that are going to win this game.
It's a really severe punch they throw, isn't it?
Yeah. Take that on those Saurus warriors. Those guys aren't anti-large. We don't need to worry about those. Let's bring in our reinforcements. Just wait for that little bonus of a menace below as well would be very nice. Still waiting for it. We can actually go after their Lord now. I'm worried that the Saurus Old Blood is probably going to take out a Skaven Lord, but we're just going to have to worry about that later.
Do you have some units chilling in the back? Have they just rallied?
These guys are skirmishers, so they're just firing on the back at the moment. Drop another one of these. We'll just drop that there just to try and pin them in. Nice, 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 nice. How are my Rat Ogres doing? They're doing pretty damn good. Let's go after these skink skirmishers now that they've routed those guys over there. Those Golden Riders are just managing to get away now.
Skaven slaves! I love that.
I love everything Skaven. I love their voices. I love their lore. I love their crazy little whiskers.
They're adorable little goggles.
Oh, the goggles or the Skaven scribe. Just want to point out I'm winning this, by the way. This is going well. This is fine. Everything is fine.
You are doing fine.
We're using our superior numbers.
Yeah, he loves how they smell.
Well, okay. Love how they taste. Because, as you know, Skaven eats Skaven. So let's pop that there to stop these Javelineers getting away.
Are you more of a Queek or a Skrolk guy?
Out of the two, I prefer Skrolk. I really like the lore behind Clan Pestilence because their lore is amazing. This is a tidbit that you dropped on our lore chat, by the way. Did you know that? Well, obviously you know because I'm like stealing your fact here. But do you know that when Skrolk first laid his eyes upon Nurglich, the leader of Clan Pestilence, he was so in awe of the beauty of his wretched filth that he took his own eyes out so he'd never have to see anything ever again. So that's the last thing he ever looked at. Oh, maybe.
Kind of nice.
I guess it's a nice gesture. It's like Van Gogh with the ear, right?
Yeah, like you could see where he's coming from, but maybe a bit extreme.
CC, are those from French Skaven? Oh, Spanish rather. Si, we are the Skaven.
A love story for the years.
It's better than Twilight.
That's exactly what Commissar of Krieg said.
That is an old meme now. It's a retro meme. Bringing in the retro memes. And that is a victory!
Yes!
For Skaven! Oh, I just get hit in the face with a rat.
Just as planned.
I think the guys are asking for the voice, Jess. They've earned the voice. Yeah. Yeah.
Spray the musk of bear man things, or lizard things. You have been torn apart by the Skaven hordes.
Hordes. Good. Very good. I loved it. Heroic!
Heroic.
That was not in your favour.
That's also a word I use to describe myself, Joey.
Alright, chill out. Tone it down. I dish out the compliments. You dial it in.
Okay, that's fine.
We don't want to turn into another
I don't
dog
want to
foot.
turn into another dogfoot. Look at the
Oh,
kills
God.
on those Rat Ogres. 107, 97 and 90. Those guys are good. Very, very good. I'm going to eat them because we need some replenishment. Well done to whatever the hell that guy was called again. Please don't ever do this again.
What are we doing?
Huh? Oh, the voice.
Oh, come on.
Leonidas Skywalker says, my cat just got excited because he sounded so rat-like.
Exactly what we're doing it for.
Please tell your cat not to eat me.
If you type cringe, we're going to do things more. That's
Oh,
our
yeah.
new rule.
If you don't like it, and
It's
you know,
happening
we'll
more
do
so.
it more.
Doubly. This is mom rules.
It's the only way you'll learn.
It is.
Beaten and eaten. Love it, Kira. Follow again. Brett's offering sacrifice again. Ah, they've assaulted our garrison, which is a bit annoying. Also, the Vampire Coast is doing it as well. These guys are getting torn apart. Look at all their health. Poor guys. Alright, let's finish these guys off because they're annoying me. See you later, Rinky. More like Wrinkly.
That one was a bit more seamless.
A little bit. We've hit rank 20 on Lord Skrolk.
Chat never learns. Dogbert.
Envy to the council would be pretty useful.
Oh yeah, I want to see the Wood Elves in the Southlands. Winged Ace, don't you dare lie to me.
My cat is a firm sod it eat it follower. Sorry, Wheels.
Same.
That's fine. That's fine. That's the cat way. Where are these Wood Elves, guys?
In the Southland. Down to Southlands.
Okay, well, we can't actually see the Southlands because we don't have anyone there.
Winged Ace! Said so!
Also, did you know I'm a champion? Because that's what Steam says.
Why? What did you do?
I don't know. Should we find out?
Yeah.
Have a level 20 Lord.
Yeah!
Nice. We are going to give some more hit points to our assassin. Which is the main faction for the High Elves? If you mean main faction as in which one will do the ritual if you're not playing as them, then it's Tyrion, right?
Yeah, I believe so, because he's the one in the High Elf intro movie that is staying in Ulthuan to guard the home of both him and his twin brother Teclis.
Why do you care about the outer world, brother?
Well, I guess someone will have to stay here to guard your home, so you have one to return. They're really awkward about it. It is a family
It's
debacle.
like the Gallaghers. You know?
Yeah, it's awkward to watch.
It's awkward. It's
That's
really awkward.
cringe for me. I was
That's
like,
cringy. High Elves are cringy, let's be honest. They're not Skaven, are they? We're going to get some inspiring
we should
buttons
give
this guy.
the High Elves some love. They are majestic, divine creatures.
They're cool, but they're just not Skaven, are they?
Just a little arrogant.
They are very arrogant. I can't abide by arrogance, especially with the Skaven. You'll get stabbed in the back if you start talking about yourself too much. Actually, you get a quest on the Skaven little mission issued things that you can stamp off.
I love that.
And one of them is to recruit a hero, and the reason they tell you to do it is because having heroes is great, because if they do really well, then you can be like, well, I'm amazing because I hired them, and if they do really bad, then you can blame everything on them.
Perfect.
That is how Skaven work. We're going to move these guys to converge on Itza now because I want to take these guys down, and we need to have like an end game goal. SD4 Panda says, I missed you, Michael. It's fine, we're back. We're here tomorrow as well.
I missed you, though.
We're here tomorrow. We're going to play some Malekith tomorrow, which is going to be good. Join us. Can we have the Malekith voice, Jess? Can we do that?
Only tomorrow. No,
Only
no
tomorrow?
spoilers.
Oh.
No spoilers. No, no spoilers.
Jess, do it. Is it on?
Wales.
Is it on?
Is that? Oh, no. I have only begun.
Love it!
Yes! Oh, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be
So
fun.
get ready to cringe hardcore tomorrow.
Oh, if you think cringy today, you haven't seen nothing yet.
We're upping it daily. Each day closer to launch will get more uncomfortable for some of you. The others are fine with it.
I'm sorry for the spoiler, Celatos. It's fine. Love it, Dad. Okay, don't call me Dad, please. They want more Malekith. Well, you're going to have to tune in tomorrow, my friends. New schedule banner will be out tomorrow, where we've got it all ready. We're just waiting for tomorrow when it becomes relevant. Get
Who's in the
Laurie on one of the
chairs?
Dark Elf streams. I don't think Laurie wants to do a stream. I'm not sure it's her thing. She's got too much managing to do. Too many little bits to see over. Make sure we're all doing our jobs. Papa Wheels. Wheels is Malekith confirmed. I'm Skrolk at the moment, guys. I'm whoever I'm playing at the time.
He's very scrolky.
Very
And I mean, you're
Skrolky.
diseasy.
Please, Daddy. I've invited this, haven't I?
Oh, cringe! This is making me cringe.
Chat saying we're cringe, and they're calling me Daddy.
Yeah, I
Oh
know.
God.
Yeah, now chat is cringe. See, old Thunder. He gets it.
Oh, Obside. Apparently his loyalty is low. Where is he?
Will you cosplay Dark Elves? Will we?
Probably not.
I haven't done one.
You've got a wig, haven't you? That you can bring out?
I might be borrowing one.
I'm going to bin off most of this army, and he's probably not going to be very happy about it.
Don't call me mummy. I'm already somewhat 2 people's mothers, alright? That's enough.
We're going to go treasure hunting so that we can read some more stuff out in a Skaven voice.
Oh.
CA_daddy. Love it. Alright. We have gone off to, after some fell cargo. Let's put the Skaven voice on because we've got something to read out. Here we go.
Ready? Oh. A loaded shipwreck starts to sink as your heavy-booted crew fail to take care while offloading the salvage. There is only time for one more load before they must abandon ship. Guys.
Do we want... Oh, have you muted me? No, there I am. I couldn't hear myself for a second there. Do we want arms and armor or barrels of rum? I know what I want already.
Rum! Rum, 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 rum. What does it do? Does it give us any positive things?
Campaign benefits. Yo ho ho and a barrel of such
Where's
a restorative
Burke?
will keep your armies merry.
Burke would go black. Burke Black would go rum.
I've not seen a single person ask for arms, so I think we have to go for rum. Trunks of maps. Oh, we've got magic item chance drop plus 25% and 50% campaign line of sight, and we got a warp storm scroll, direct damage. Yes,
It's
that's
rare.
amazing. That was a great little fell cargo. What does the rum do, Joey 2017?
What is the... Well, yeah. Alright, fair enough.
Causes damage to combatants, strong versus multiple combatants. We also got an achievement for being a treasure hunter. Free magic talismans, enchanted or arcane items. And, of course, it's going to drop their speed. So, good times. Rum always feels good, man.
So I guess we've got, what, one more turn before end of stream? Endo stream? We've got 4
Yeah,
mins.
so basically, the last thing that we're going to do is go after Itza, I think. And, I mean, I'm probably going to die, but it'll be funny. So, let's just do it. By the way, guys, if you've really enjoyed this campaign, right at the end, we're going to be having like a poll on Twitter. So, whichever your favourite campaign was, we'll be playing through it again from the save that we finished on last time.
Unleash corruption.
So make
This
sure you
one,
tell
isn't
us
it?
which one you like the best.
It's got to be this one.
Do you know what else we're going to do? by the
Joey
way?
hid the rum. Yes, I do.
Do you know what else we're going to do?
What?
We're going to perform the Doom! Doom! Snickage! Snickage is a good Skaven name. I like Snickage. And he's going to
Yeah, that
go
is
right
excellent.
after it. Oops. Where is he? He's all the way over here. Oh, we have to wait for him to get some thingamajiggers.
Guess we've got to scave it for later.
Oh, yes! Pun of the
Yeah.
stream. We need an air horn that we can go every time someone does a good one. Oh, they're sallying out. They're sallying out. That
Jason's
I
getting
like
on it.
that. No, I like the fact that they're sallying out. That means we don't have to take on the walls. Let's get some more charges of menace below. Let's fight this horribly out of our balance fight.
It's fine. It's our last one.
Flying Postman says that was puntastic.
Thank you.
Oh, also their lord. I think their lord is completely on his own.
Yes!
Hopefully. If
10 feet.
If he has to wait for those 10 feet. If he has to wait for those reinforcements, then I'm going to...
Just
I'm gonna tear them
absolutely
apart.
all in.
All right.
Leg it to him.
Yeah, just speed now.
You have 2 minutes, Wheels.
2
Get
minutes.
to him.
Okay, all right. Clan rats. Clan rats are go. Get these guys there. We'll get those spears behind. What orders? Also, I'm going to have my assassin go right up to him.
Yeah. They want the
Um,
assassin. Some assassin action.
Some assass action.
Yes.
Those in there. We're also going to get our skirmishers just hiding off to the side here. Rat ogres are also going to be with my assassin here, like last time. Let's get those guys. Ooh, oh,
Well, I
there's a
didn't
big,
say 2 minutes to win. I
there's
just
a
said 2
big
minutes.
rock. 2 minutes to win? Chill out. I don't think I can pull that off. All right. 3 is our little thing here. I've got a big ledge here that I need to be careful of because it means I basically can't get around
Is
it.
this Skrolk or random? Is it a randomer?
No, this is Skrolk.
Cool.
Here he is, big boy. That's the true daddy. All right, start deployment and Ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1, go. You're going down 10 feet. Oh, now the reinforcements arrive early when they've got an enemy right next to them. God.
What's the new item? What was the new item?
New item? The new item is... not that. Ooh, replenishes hit
Skull.
points. That's good. Oh, no, this is that's on a completely different army.
Yeah. Come on, chat.
Jeez. Some
I
of these guys
remember.
don't even watch.
Charge with everyone.
That's bad.
I think it's fair. Charge in with everything.
I want
All
to see.
in.
I want to see the assassin and the rat ogre just tear this guy apart. He is already like, actually, I've changed my mind.
Ah, no, go on.
Oh, that rat ogre took a big hit there.
He realised that he's got no honour if he runs
There's the
away.
assassin. There he is. Oh,
Lizard
he's just
men
been
can
smacked around
Oh.
down the hill. Come on, mate. Oh, look at those beautiful daggers.
Oh, look at those flowers. What gorgeous field.
Beautiful meadow. I just need to make sure that this guy... Yeah, that guy's not going to fire on him. That would be hilarious. Let's move these guys up. Right, now we do have a little reinforcing army over here that we need to be careful that we don't tear into people with.
Why do you have to wait 4 more days? Because we said so.
Yeah, that's when the re-release, man. We can't change the release date. We've got a Stegodon coming after us. All right, we need to move. Right,
This is the
move over
last
here,
battle.
guys.
Yes.
This is the last battle. This is the last one we can do.
It's a Sunday. We've got roast
It
to
is a
eat.
Sunday. We've got beef to eat. We're English.
Came in on our Sunday. Streaming for you.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this, by the way. We've had a
Yeah.
whale of a time. We
I
are...
love the voice.
The voice was probably one of the best elements of it. We will be right back with you tomorrow at 3 p.m. BST. That's GMT +1. And we are going to be playing some Malekith.
Maybe dressed as some dark elves. We don't know.
Maybe. Maybe.
We might.
Who knows? Who knows? That is such a scary force. Look how many Skrolk skills they have. Those Temple Guard looking incredible. They're super good anti-large as well. You need a high elf and a lizard voice. A lizard voice is just...
What does
Stink.
how does Mazda Mundi talk?
Master
It's
Mundi
pretty
sounds like
horrifying.
he's talking through about 10 foot of fat.
Master Mundi.
Like that.
It's really,
horrible.
really horrifying.
Did you also know, so, well-renowned Lizardmen nerd, Henry Hankin, brand manager for Warhammer II, told me that, because I asked, like, why does Master Mundi speak in English in the Lizardmen trailer?
Right.
It's because the Slan actually talk in the language of whoever they're talking to via telekinesis.
Yes, they speak
They don't actually
telepathically.
Speak. Yeah. Telepathically, sorry, not telekinesis. That is moving.
Moving things.
Yeah. Right. Let's target some of these Saurus warriors over here.
We love Mazda Mundi. We'd never shame him.
Yeah, Masman's very cool. Oh!
He shames you.
A Stegodon just appeared. That's always handy when a Stegodon just appears on you. These rat ogres, by
Oh
the
man,
way.
this is mental.
This is absolutely insane, this battle. Oh my god, there's so much going on. Alright, let's get those guys at the back so they can come round.
Micro, like the spirit of James is with you.
Alright, I need these guys to come over and start helping out, and some spears as well. And then let's move these guys around, and then we're just going to drop one of these in the middle just to help out our rat ogres. They've been stuck, unfortunately. We can go after these Saurus warriors now. Basically, I'm trying to avoid the Temple Guard because they're really, really strong and very good at anti-large. And I don't want my rat ogres, who are like my strongest unit, to go down. Let's bring these guys up now. We can actually start encircling, to be honest. These guys firing, get those guys over there. That Stegodon is just enjoying our
Got any
clump.
spells?
We have got some spells. Oh, I tell you what spell we've got.
What we got?
Plague Time! This is a really cool animation.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh, that is awesome.
Love it. Oh, those guys. Now, I was actually kind of annoyed at myself for letting my rat ogres get trapped there, but because they tried to focus down the rat ogres, it's made them very much like stuck in the middle, and they've gotten completely encircled here, which has actually put the balance power back in our favour. It's also encircled them more a little bit with some menace below down here.
They want more plague in the blob.
More plague in the blob. Where is Skrolk? There he is.
Or in the cuddle puddle, as
Or
I now
let's
love
get
it.
some pestilent birth going on. Drop some
Do that.
some horribleness. Also drop some poison damage. Also drop their armor. I'm dropping all the spells. Let's get some arcane stuff. Let's replenish our hit points. Ah! It's just mental. You can't stop. Can't stop the feeling if you want to. This life is more than just a something. I don't know the words to that song.
Oh, you were close.
I was close. I did my
so
best.
Close.
This is just carnage.
Yeah, get those in.
I came into this battle fully expecting not to win, and now that the balance power is actually creeping in my favour, I'm like, oh, what do I do?
Don't knock the random clicking strategy, all right? It's gotten me through many a battle.
Dropping menace below on those. Let's bring those guys
Dropping the
up now.
mic, bro, says chat. That's nice. That's
nice. Like it. Those dang pterodons being a pain. Fire on those guys now.
It's true. Roll your head on the keyboard for maximum micro.
Ugh. That's what James does, isn't he?
Yeah. He's actually just using his elbows like this.
We're making so much noise. I love it. Alright. Alright, I'm going to rotate this breath spell. Look, rotating breath spells. Yes!
Very nice.
Goodbye. Let's drop some more plague bugs. Encirclement.
For the Vermintide.
For the Vermintide. Oh dear. Need to worry about those guys. Take them on skirmish. You come on skirmish. Don't care if you die, you need to kill them. Just drop some more of those. And these guys have made short work of everyone behind, so let's just start charging now. Oh, I can't believe we're winning this, man. It's going well. These guys have been chasing us around units, so let's bring them back. The Stegodons, man. They just don't die.
To be fair, by the release of Total Warhammer 1, Joey was better than Chicken Burt. It's not true, but he did slack in every siege battle we ever had, where I was carrying the whole time. James.
Here we go. Nice. That really hits morale,
Yeah,
that
that
spell.
nice.
They really don't like that one.
Like, in less than 30 seconds, you have gone from almost halfway power bar to all the way up.
Look at that.
That was an excellent last battle. You've lost one?
Woo!
One? Two?
One Scorched Earth, and that was about it.
Decent.
What did Assassin do in the end? I don't even know if he did anything. I thought
Fired. I reckon we fire him. He is useless.
Where is he?
In
Is he
battle.
alive? Oh, there he is.
An appropriate no-no.
Yeah, he was just following around these rat ogres. Oh, they're still
Got
trying
unlucky.
to take down. They're still trying to take down the other lords.
Oh, he just got punched
We'll leave
in
you
the
on that.
face.
That's how you end the stream. Just watching the Saurus get torn apart by rat ogres. What you do is now top tactics for everyone. This is the best skill you can do. Control A, right click. Bosh. Thanks very much for watching, guys. We have been Team MJ.
That is right.
I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. We're going to go home and enjoy a Sunday now.
Yep. I'll be back in work tomorrow, 3 till 5. Total Warhammer 2 is released on the 28th.
Oh my god, it's so close!
It is. It is.
So close.
Can we do a slight outro in our weird voices, Jess?
This is the Vermintide.
You're the Vermintide.
Oh,
Hello.
thank you. Remember, guys, you can join us all the way up to launch for more streams, you filthy man things. We will see you tomorrow for some Malekith. Actually, I want Malekith voice. Give me Malekith voice. Jess is just like,
this one.
Like, frantically trying to turn the knobs.
Frozen. Anyway, see you tomorrow. And remember,
No, that's not how it goes.
you do it.
Remember, see you soon, and I have only begun.